Fury masterclass. How satisfied are you with the way it went?
Firstly, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ for giving me another victory tonight. Secondly, I just want to say, what a fucking crowd! Come on! 60,000 people here tonight at Tottenham. I love every single one of you people. You're amazing. I can't flabbergasted for words to say how much it means to me. 94,000 at Wembley, 60,000 at Tottenham. This is overwhelming for me. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody, man, woman and child. All the best. God bless you all.
Tyson, it was a dominant performance.
Yeah.
He came at you early on as promised, with shots to the body, and then you were described by members of our team as vicious, a nasty Fury, looking for that stoppage. Did you feel different tonight?
You know, I felt good. I needed some rounds. I hadn't boxed since April. It's been 8 or 9 months since then. I've had a retirement. I've had a lot go on. And I felt good in there tonight. You know, I felt like I was landing my jab, landing some good punches. Listen, take nothing away from Derek Delboy, Watchers Laura. He's an absolute warrior, and it's been a privilege to fight him 3 times. He's an absolute British folk hero, and he's grew on everybody, and we all love Derek Chisora. Oh, Derek Chisora! Oh, Derek Chisora! Oh, Derek Chisora! Oh, Derek Chisora! What a warrior! What an African British warrior! This man has grown upon me over the years. We've had 3 epic fights, and what a tough man. You know, I was hitting him with shots there that knock anybody else spark out, and he stood up to every one of them, and he was calling me a little bitch in there. He was going, "You can hit harder than that, you little bitch." I was like, Del, come on, mate.
Derek, how proud are you of the bravery, the resilience, and the chin you showed tonight?
What a chin.
You know what? Yeah, thanks to the ref. You know, as a fighter, you don't want to stop. You got on your shield. The ref said, if you don't chuck more punches, I'm gonna pull you out. You know. Thank you, Tyson. I really appreciate that. You know, me and Tyson are friends. But when the fight was done, we said, you know what? Forget the friendship. You called me in the summer. Let me fight you, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
And after 3 times in the ring, how impressive was Tyson Fury tonight?
Oh, listen, there's a big fight coming up. Oh, everybody wants to see one champion in the heavyweight. The last one we had was Lennox Lewis. So we'd like to see him versus Alexander USUK in Saudi. So that's what we want to see now. I think that's the fight we should make happen now.
Well, let's ask the big man. Tyson Usyk is ringside tonight. We saw him goading you as well during the fight.
I don't know where he is. Where's Alexander Usyk, the rabbit? Hey, rabbit! Usyk! You're next, little bitch. You're next. You are next. Me and you, sucker, next. Me and you. You're getting it, little sucker. Rabbit. Pussy. Look at it. 15 stone little midget beat a bodybuilder. Well, I ain't a bodybuilder, sucker. I'm going to write you off. I already done one Ukrainian Klitschko, didn't I? And I'll do you as well, gappy teeth. You ugly little man! You ugly little man! Let's get it on! Let's get it on you as well! You may laugh now, but I will end this little sucker. End you! End you! End you! Hello, Usyk, you little sucker! What are you gonna do? You gonna do something? Are you gonna do something? You're going to do fuck all. You're going to do fuck all, you little sausage. I'm jumping a bit as well, Tyson. Right, we'll have it. Why don't us 3 do a Royal Rumble then? Go! Come on! Big Joe Joyce is here. And Big Joe Joyce is a warrior. I tell you what, Joe, I'm the only one who calls your name out. Everybody else is scared of you. Yes. So if this little rabbit don't want it, it can't be me. Let's me and you, my brother, do Wembley. Come on, Joe Joyce! Come on, Joe!
The fans surely want to see you fight for the next Undisputed since Lennox Lewis. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I can't wait. You know, all these big fights have evaded for so long, but they can't run away anymore. They can run, but they can't hide.
And finally,
woman and child, all the best. God bless you all.
Tyson, it was a dominant performance.
Yeah.
He came at you early on as promised, with shots to the body, and then you were described by members of our team as vicious, a nasty fury, looking for that stoppage. Did you feel different tonight?
You know, I felt good. I needed some rounds. I hadn't boxed since April. It's been 8 or 9 months since then. I've had a retirement. I've had a lot go on. And I felt good in there tonight. You know, I felt like I was landing my jab, landing some good punches. Listen, take nothing away from Derek Delboy, Watchers aura. He's an absolute warrior, and it's been a privilege to fight him 3 times. He's an absolute British folk hero, and he's grew on everybody, and we all love Derek Chisora. Oh, Derek Chisora! Oh, Derek Chisora! Oh, Derek Chisora! Oh, Derek Chisora! What a warrior! What an African British warrior! This man has grown upon me over the years. We've had 3 epic fights, and what a tough man. You know, I was hitting him with shots there that knock anybody else spark out, and he stood up to every one of them, and he was calling me a little bitch in there. He was going, "You can hit harder than that, you little bitch." I was like, "Del, come on, mate."
Derek, how proud are you of the bravery, the resilience, and the chin you showed tonight?
What a kid.
Now, you know what? Yeah, thanks to the ref. You know, as a fighter, you don't want to stop. You got on your shield. The ref has said, if you don't chuck more punches, I'm going to pull you out. You know, thank you, Tyson. I really appreciate that. You know, me and Tyson are friends. But when the fight was done, we said, you know what? Forget the friendship. You called me in the summer, let me fight you. And I appreciate that. Thank you.
And after 3 times in the ring, how impressive was Tyson Fury tonight?
Oh, listen, there's a big fight coming up. Oh, everybody wants to see one champion in the heavyweight. The last one we had was Lennox Lewis. So we would like to see him versus Alexander USUK in Saudi. So that's what we want to see now. I think that's the fight we should make happen now.
Well, let's ask the big man. Tyson Usyk is ringside tonight. We saw him goading you as well during the fight.
I don't know where he is. Where's Alexander Usyk, the rabbit? Hey, rabbit! Usyk, you're next, little bitch. You're next. You are next. Me and you, sucker, next. Me and you. You're getting it, little sucker. Rabbit. Pussy. Look at it. 15 stone little midget beat a bodybuilder. Well, I ain't a bodybuilder, sucker. I'm going to write you off. I already done one Ukrainian Klitschko, didn't I? And I'll do you as well, gappy teeth. You ugly little man. You ugly little man. Let's get it on, bitch. Let's get it on you as well. You may laugh now, but I will end this little sucker. End you. End you. End you. Hello, Usyk, you little sucker. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do something. Are you gonna do something? You're gonna do fuck all. You're gonna do fuck all. You little sausage.
I'm jumping a bitch as well, Tyson.
Right. We'll have it. Why don't us 3 do a Royal Rumble then?
Go!
Come on. Big Joe Joyce is here. And Big Joe Joyce is a warrior. I tell you what, Joe, I'm the only one who calls your name out. Everybody else is scared of you.
Yes.
So if this little rabbit don't want it, it can't be me. Let's me and you, my brother, do Wembley. Come on, Joe Joyce! Come on, Joe!
The fans surely want to see you fight for the next Undisputed since Lennox Lewis. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I can't wait. You know, all these big fights have evaded for so long, but they can't run away anymore. They can run, but they can't hide.
And finally, 2 stadium fights this year. Your British fans have braved the cold to be here tonight to see you in person. Are there any last words you'd like to say to them?
Again, I want to thank every
Yo, yo, what is going on, mate? This is your host. It's your boy. It's Rapstar Boxing Knowledge in the building. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm just going to do a quick live today, right? I'm not going to be here too long, but we are going to talk about the two fighters that are going to make history. Now, I know that of the other side of the pond, I know my American brothers and sisters might not be very supportive because a lot of people, then there's no American in the mix when it comes to the best heavyweights. The American people are not very supportive of Tyson Fury. Let's keep this shit real. And you guys don't even really talk about Usyk much in America. But I'm going to say in England, we talk about Usyk because we know Usyk is the top dog. We know Usyk beat one of the best fighters in Anthony Joshua. So this might not be alive for all those Americans which are Deontay Wilder fans. Because a lot of fans, they don't give Tyson Fury his credit for what he's done in boxing. So it is what it is. But look, at the end of the day, we got two fighters who are going to make history now. Right? You got the first time in your lifetime, and it's in our lifetime. This is in our lifetime that we're going to see an undisputed fight with 4-belt era in the heavyweight championship. You heard what I said, right? This is the first ever time that a 4 belts era, when you got 4 belts to be a heavyweight undisputed, has never ever happened. The only time was the undisputed was Lennox Lewis. But now you're in the 4-belt era. And the 4-belt era, this is Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. And Tyson Fury wants that thick smoke. Tyson Fury wants that thick smoke with Alexander Usyk. And he called him out. And now Usyk is getting ready to sign the fight. Both fighters have agreed to fight. The 2023 undisputed fight has been agreed between both camps. So let me tell you now, the only thing we're waiting for now is the TV network finish the deal and the venue. But where is this fight going to be held is very important to me. Is this fight going to be in Wembley, in England, in the UK, in 100,000 people, or at least 90,000 people can come and pack out the stadium to 95,000 people for Tyson Fury versus Usyk? This is the biggest fight in England. We never got the biggest one, which was AJ versus Tyson Fury for all the belts. Anthony Joshua fucked that up. Anthony Joshua fucked that up a little bit. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk's the man who put the monkey in the wrench. Alexander Usyk is the man who put the monkey in the wrench. And right now we got two fighters, which are the British gypsy. Actually, the Irish man is in heritage is Irish, lives in England. Tyson Fury. Then you got the Ukrainian, the man who fights for his country in Ukraine, in Alexander Usyk. This ain't an American affair. This fight is for real fans and real people in boxing. This ain't a motherfucking American affair. So the Americans might not support it like we're going to support it. Do you get what I'm saying? Only real boxing fans are behind this fight. Only real boxing fans are behind this fight. And I can see that the American people are going to be a bit up and down, especially the Deontay Wilder fanboys. Because you already know that Deontay Wilder fanboys, they got destroyed by Tyson Fury, bro. Tyson Fury single-handedly killed the American fanboyism. That's why you don't see the YTBC channels anymore talking about bullshit cheating. You don't see it anymore because Tyson Fury destroyed the narrative and destroyed Deontay, the Bronze Bomber, American Wilder. So I already know this, that this live is not for everyone. This ain't your regular live because we're talking about two fighters now where it's nothing to do with the USA. This ain't got nothing to do with an American affair. So if you're a real boxing fan, you're going to support this live. If you're a real boxing fan, you're going to support this live. Because this live ain't about no American boxer. This ain't about no American affair. The American man is not running the heavyweight. At the end of the day, there's one man that's destroyed the American champion. And his name is Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. So in today's world, the American man is not the baddest man in the world. The baddest man is either the English or from England. The baddest man is either from England or from Ukraine. But right now, the baddest man is Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury wants all the smoke. He wants the thickest smoke in boxing. Whether you love him or hate him, he's the baddest man on the planet. And he beat up the baddest man, which was Klitschko, and he put a fucking beating for a lifetime on Deontay Wilder. So whatever he did was the best that he's done, that nobody's done right now in the heavyweight championship. So for me, Tyson Fury is the number one and the baddest man on the planet. Yeah, but let me see who's in the chat. Yo, we got Eric Gomez. Big up to Eric Gomez, man. What's happening? You know, your rap star, your boy's a bit, tired. I'm going to get a cup of tea in a minute. But we're talking this boxing right now. And this ain't about no American affair. It's about the England affair with the Ukrainians. The American boxing fans should support it, just like they support everything else. A real boxing fan would be supporting this like it's their own fighter fighting for legacy. But give me a second and I'll be back. Let me get my bird Tracy over here. Where you at, Trace?
Right, what's going on here, Donny Zonderlex? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's witch, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it. But she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
So let me give a shout out to everybody in the motherfucking channel. This is not going to be for everyone because we're talking about two fighters which are from my side of the pond. We're talking about fighters which are from England and in Ukraine. Yeah? The two baddest men in the planet are the Ukrainian man and the man from England, Irish heritage, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. So the American man is not in the mix. It is what it is. But, I love my American people. I love what America does for boxing, but they're not running the heavyweight championship no more. They're not running the heavyweight. The heavyweight scene is run by the England people in England, Anthony Joshua, Fury, and obviously Usyk is now the biggest man in the mix. Yes, Eric Gomez. What's going on to Conswannery in the building, mate? Conswannery, yes, mate. I don't know who this hater is, but seems like some plonker. Some tosser. Who's the tosser in the building? Big Fortuna's mother. What does he say? Bib Fortuna's mother. What's going on to Bib Fortuna's mother? MAW, what's going on, brother? Yes, man. John McSmith, the original. John McSmith. Mr. Sanchez with that smoke. Tyson Fury wants all the smoke with any man. Hey, listen, the Gypsy's King is not scared of no man. The Gypsy King is ready for any man. Remember that. Yes, yes, yes. Brandon White. Merry Christmas to you, Brandon White. To you and your loved ones. Con Swallery. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, yeah. Superman says, yo, let me on. Why you block me over a bit of trolling? Hey, man, stop blocking Superman, man. Who the fuck blocked him? We don't block any people here, man, even if they're haters or whatever they want to do. This is an open platform, freedom of speech. Don't be blocking people unless they're being really toxic or they're coming with that adult pervert shit. Real Boxing TV in the motherfucking building. What's going on, brother? Stephen 4722, mate. Merry Christmas to you, bro, and your family. I've known you for a while now, Stephen. I hope you're doing well, bro, and I hope you have a great 2023. NL, you too, bro. NL's been with me from day one. That's right. NL's been with me from day one. Even when I went off this YouTube for nearly 1 year. I came back after a year, and NL was always there from the day one to now that we're back with Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. Even though YouTube tried to take me down, Rapstar came back. I'm just not monetized, and that's it. But that's all good. We're explicit here. We can say what the fuck we want here. We don't want to be sponsored. We don't want to get YouTube sponsorship. Fuck the monetization and fuck the ads. Because we say it how we say it, YouTube had got many reports on your boy Rapstar to say that Rapstar's too explicit. In other words, we're too raw in this channel. That's what it is. And because I let everybody speak, you know what I mean? We're not monetized over here. We say what the fuck we want to say. And we educate as we go. Smash that like button. Smash that like button, bro. That's all we ask for. That's all we ask for. We only ask you to jab that like button, uppercut that like button. You know what I'm saying? Headbutt that like button. Do something with that like button. That's all. Darth Vader, what's happening, bro? Big shout out to Darth Vader, man, my brethren. Yo, mate. Bem Eld. What's happening to Bem Eld? Happy holidays to you, bro. Adam in the building, man. Merry Christmas to Adam. Respect to Adam, man. Adam says Fury ain't scared of no man. Adam says Fury ain't scared of no fucking man, bro. Fury ain't watching any man. He's ready for that thick smoke with anyone. Yes, Stephen. Geyser, what's happening, Geyser? And Reptile Boxio. Reptile in the motherfucking building. So let's keep it moving, bro. The fight's agreed. How do you guys feel about this fight? The fight's agreed, man. Usyk's team has agreed. Tyson Fury already put it on him. Tyson Fury sending them the contract. Now they're just waiting for a venue. But where do you think this fight's going to happen? Where do you think this fight's going to happen? In Saudi Arabia? Or are they going to have it in Wembley in England with 100,000 people? Let's fucking make it happen. Oh, Carolina. Oh, mate, England's going to start going nuts. We get the undisputed fight. We're fucking happy as fuck. Now, this channel might not be for everyone. But if you're a real boxing fan, you're going to feel like Rapstar today. If you're a real boxing fan, you're going to have the same upbeat like I am. I support the Americans, the Mexicans, and everybody else in this whole fucking entire world. Any Latino fighter, if you look at my channel, I speak more about the Americans and the Latino brothers than my own English fucking fighters. You can see that in my channel because those fighters is what's the biggest names on YouTube. But when it comes to today, it's about Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Show me the same fucking energy. Where's the same energy like we got? We getting an undisputed fight in England. We're hyped up. It has to be in England, bro. Yes, Chuck. What's happening? Yes, Chuck in the building, bro. It has to be in England. Bro, this fight has to be in England. I already lost Anthony Joshua versus fucking Tyson Fury. We already lost that fight when Deontay Wilder won the fucking arbitration in court. But Deontay Wilder, I got to give him respect that he wanted that fight, but he got knocked the fuck out. He got knocked the fuck out. Tyson Fury came once and destroyed Deontay Wilder. And then he came again. Then he came again to destroy not just Deontay Wilder, but the whole Deontay Wilder narrative, the fanboyism, and destroy every motherfucker on YouTube chatting shit. Tyson Fury did that. Let's not forget it. Put some respect on motherfucking Tyson Fury. I'm just saying, put some respect on Tyson Fury. Now you got to put respect on Alexander Usyk. Now I know Usyk, he don't speak the greatest English. He don't actually speak English. I feel. When you ask him a question, he'll say, how do you feel about Tyson Fury and you having this fight for undisputed? He'll say to you, I feel. I feel it. I feel. Look, Usyk is a character, bro. If you know your boxing, Usyk is the man. Usyk is the motherfucking man, and he might even be the pound for pound #1 guy today. Usyk is ahead of Canelo Alvarez in the rankings of pound for pound. Usyk already cleaned up the cruiserweight division and became an undisputed motherfucking fighter already. Imagine Usyk, the Ukrainian, becomes undisputed at heavyweight. Man, the man will go down as one of the greatest of all time. If Usyk pulls this off against a 6'9" giant, Gypsy King, who's got a head twice the size of fucking Usyk, if anyhow the Ukrainian man somehow, I don't know how, but if he can beat the Gypsy King, listen, there's no remedy out there. There is no remedy out there. There's no blueprint to beat the Gypsy King, and there ain't a blueprint to beat Alexander Usyk. But Usyk being in more closer 50-50 fights. Usyk has been in closer fights than the Gypsy King. The Gypsy King destroying opponents, showing that he's on another level to some of the opponents in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? Usyk's in a fight with these people. Remember this. Usyk beat Joshua, but Joshua has lost confidence after Andy Ruiz. Joshua has lost confidence after Andy Ruiz, bro. I'm telling you now. AJ has lost confidence after the first loss to Andy Ruiz. Something happened to AJ. He has never been the same killer, or he don't get reckless now. He tries to be a bit more conservative, but that craziness he had And that recklessness he had before, where he would go for a knockout, has changed. Times have changed. Yeah, man. Merry Christmas to you, brother. Merry Christmas to you, Adam. But look, times have changed now. Now we're at a point where Tyson Fury is a special big fighter against a special smaller fighter. And they always say that the special big man would always beat the special smaller man. They both are great. They both are Hall of Famers. They both are first ballot walking Hall of Famers. And if there was a pound for pound for a heavyweight, I would have Tyson Fury number 1. I would put Usyk number 2. So they both are the top of the top pound for pound fighters. And they both are elite in what they do. But in the heavyweight division, you got to favor Tyson Fury. Even though Usyk is an undisputed cruiserweight, Tyson Fury's size, his 6'9" size, the way that he will lean on Alexander Usyk, the way that he would use his intelligence. Yes, Usyk is a master chess player, but Tyson Fury can fight orthodox, southpaw. He got faster legs than Usyk. Fury got faster legs than Usyk. Motherfuckers don't realize this shit. They don't understand that there hasn't hardly been any man at his size can move like a Muhammad Ali. Ain't been many men who can move like that. I'll tell you that much right now. And I told you this live is not for everyone. This live is for real boxing fans. I told you there's a lot of Tyson Fury haters on Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. If we were talking about Deontay Wilder, the American people would come out. But unfortunately, it ain't Deontay Wilder. It's about Usyk and Tyson Fury. In fact, I think Tyson Fury has done something to Wilder. I don't think Wilder could ever be the same. After the beating that Deontay Wilder took and the mindset of Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder wanted to kill a man. Remember that? Deontay Wilder said, ain't no man can beat me. I'm going to kill a man. Tyson Fury has took something from Deontay Wilder's soul. He really did. He did damage to Deontay Wilder like no other man ever. And he did something to Wilder that I believe that's going to stay with him for the rest of his life.
This is the only sport where you can kill a man and get paid for it at the same time. It's legal. So why not use my right to do so? But some people will pay.
Is this fight really on that level? I mean,
this is the level of this fight. This is the funeral right here. It's just no casket yet. This fight right here, I will get a body on my record. I've been wanting one for a long time now anyway. And what better opponent to do it with? So much pain, so much frustration, so much things that have been going on in my career. I want a body, and he gonna be the body. Like I said, I meant everything, even with the killing part. I meant that. I do want a body on my record, but
like I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a little
few seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record. I want one.
No, you don't.
I want one. I really do. Like,
you want to be Ivan Drago?
That's the.
If he died, he died.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
Like I said, Deontay Wilder will never be the same. Say what the fuck you want, bro. The beating that Deontay Wilder took, not just in the second fucking fight, in the third fight, I've never seen a man get knocked out like that and ever come back stronger. I have never seen many man get knocked out like that in a heavyweight. I know Manny Pacquiao did, but we're talking about heavyweight. I ain't seen many man get knocked out like that and come back stronger. Look what happened to Tommy Morrison. Look at what happened to some of those heavyweights that got knocked, sparked out. Deontay Wilder got sparked the fuck out. He got finished. I'm telling you, I saw that fight the other day. I put it on. Sometimes I watch fights again, you know, like classic fights. I made that a classic fight in my list. So I watched it again. And I'm telling you now, the beating that Tyson Fury gave Deontay Wilder, it was crucial. Crucial beating. Ain't many man come back from that. And even if you do come back, it's tough. It's tough because inside you've lost twice. In fact, 3 times. Right? But the 2 beatings are on another level. The 2 beatings are on another motherfucking level, bro. And I know that people don't like that. American fans don't like that, bro. I get it. Deontay Wilder was the king of America for those fanboys. But till today, do you see those fanboys give some respect to the Gypsy King? Look how biased American boxing is. Even till today, they hold grudges for Tyson Fury. Now, they can't use that cheating shit because that got destroyed when Tyson Fury came back the 3rd time. They had FBI on Tyson Fury, bro. The American people had FBI on Tyson Fury, acting like fucking hoes and bitches. We should never forget that. And I'm always going to remind people. This, that grown motherfucking men for 2 years on my channel and on their channel for 2 fucking years was sucking Deontay Wilder's cock like I've never seen before. I've never seen fans ever be such a fanboy for one man. I've never seen fans in my life who did what they did for Deontay Wilder. They were 40-year-old plus men. I can mention to you over a dozen men that were talking so much mad shit. Mad shit, bro. Let's not forget that shit, bro. Only one man here to remind you guys that there's a lot of mental illness and crazy motherfuckers in boxing when it comes on the YouTube. When it comes to this YouTube shit, motherfuckers were acting like bitches. And they were using their people in America, making them feel like they were some victims out here. Let's not forget that shit. Acting like bitches over boxing. That shit went all over the world. That shit went over the world. And do you know what was crazy? That Tyson Fury looked like Hercules when we were watching him from England. We were thinking, this man's got American fans making them look like bitches out here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tyson Fury single-handedly fucked up the whole American clowns and the Wilder fanboy bitches. It was unbelievable. Fury was making jokes out of these motherfuckers and everybody in England was fucking laughing. And it was mad. I couldn't, hey, listen, people in the pub were laughing and drinking and man, I don't want to mention these people's names. I'm not here to mention people's names unless they call my name. They call my name, then I'm calling their name and it's on site. They want that smoke, I want that smoke. But, you know, I'm not here to just call names out. It's all out there on the YouTube. 40, 50-year-old men. Remember this. 40, 50-year-old men were lying for Deontay Wilder. 40, 50-year-old men were selling their souls for Deontay Wilder. Now, where's Deontay Wilder now? He used to come to YouTube a lot before. Where the fuck is Deontay Wilder now, bro? Somebody tell me where's Deontay Wilder. How come he don't go around YouTube anymore? Huh? How come he don't go around them channels anymore? Did Deontay Wilder use the YouTubers like Bill Haney using the YouTubers? Is Deontay Wilder, did he use those YouTube channels to spread that shit like Bill Haney is the one using the YouTube channels now to spread his son's shit? Come on. It's all out there, bro. This is ABCD shit. Even a stupid man can see what's going on YouTube. You can see that these YouTubers, they've built their channels acting like victims, building it to a narrative fan base, right? So they're building it more for a race. But what they're doing is, in the back end, they're just playing a game for these fighters, bro, until the next one. So they moved on from Deontay Wilder, and now they're gone on Devin the Dream Haney. Bro, Wilder already used those bitches. Deontay Wilder's already used those bitches. And I'm going to call them bitches because they're acting like bitches for fighters. Look, we can see this around the world, bro. All these fucking channels. All these channels with the biggest views. They're narrative pushers. All these channels with the biggest subscribers are narrative pushers. They push Deontay Wilder's shit until Wilder's done using them. Now, they use Wilder for subscribers. They used Wilder for the views at the time when they needed him. But Wilder used them and he said, fuck it, man. I'm done with these bitches now. I don't need them anymore. You know, nobody was cheated. I tried my best. I did what I had to do. And, you know, they did well because more people bought the fight. It even interested people which were interested in politics. A load of more people bought the fight. Wilder did what he had to do. Now you got Devin Haney. Now they moved on to the Haney. Haney's using these bitches. Bill Haney's using these bitches now. It's all out there. And you guys are so stupid. You can see it, yeah? Bill Haney's smart, though. Bill Haney using these bitches now because they ain't got Deontay Wilder. You get what I mean? Not long ago, they were talking about Teofimo Lopez's kids. Who the fuck are these motherfuckers in boxing? Come on, bruv. Let's talk about that shit. These American grown men acting like bitches out here, and it's all on fucking YouTube. And they don't even give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. As long as they get the super chats and that money's rolling in, those dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, then they're going to push as much narrative they can. You get what I'm saying? They're going to push as much narrative they can. That's just the way the game works on YouTube. You ain't got many realist channels out here. Bro, look. Let's keep it real, bro. I give fucking everybody a wrench in this channel if you're a regular. Even if you're a hater. Even if you're my hater, bro, I'll give you a wrench so you don't get blocked. Have you ever seen a channel like that? If they come to my channel and they were regulars and they wanted to debate and they want the smoke, or we can just talk boxing, I'll give them a wrench. When have you ever seen a channel like that, bro? I'll give everybody a wrench. Even you got haters on the chat that you don't get along with because I give everybody a wrench. We're not scared of no fucking talk over here. We don't push no narratives over here, bro. Keep it real. We allow haters to come over here. We allow fucking trolls even to come over here. Come on, bro. We allow fucking anybody as long as you're gonna talk. If you talk shit, you're gonna get smoked. If you talk shit, you're gonna get smoked. The problem is, that's on you if you're scared. Ain't on me. Because over here, there's facts. over feelings. Over here, there's facts over feelings. You get what I'm saying? There's a big difference. See, we can have any debate over here. At the end of the day, the man with feelings is going to get caught out. The man with feelings is going to get caught out. It just works that way. Sometimes I let people talk their shit. I let other people debate them. Doesn't mean I have to agree with them. I don't agree with most of the people. But they're still welcome over here. They're still welcome over here. You get what I'm saying? Even boxing people, they come over here, bro. We ask the toughest questions. We ask the toughest questions. Come on, bro. We're not fanboys. And even the realest people in boxing, they come over here. The realest people come over here. It just is what it is because we don't fanboy no one. Look, man, at the end of the day, it's just simple as this. How long do you think Bill Haney can get fanboyed? You think he likes those conversations when he's getting fanboyed on those channels? You think he likes these people, they go to these channels and they see these fanboys pushing narratives for them? Like Wilder, Bill Haney, Devin Haney. You think when these guys go to those channels, when they see that, yeah, they're pushing it. They, they see what kind of bitches they are. But you think they respect these people deep down inside, or you think they respect us? You think they respect us, or you think they respect them? Think about it. They don't respect them. They just use these motherfuckers. They just use these motherfuckers. At the end of the day, this is the way that YouTube is getting used by people. People are out there to use these channels, but the channels are out there to be used themselves. The channels are out there to be used themselves, bro. Think about that. That's all I'm saying, man. Look, at the end of the day, sometimes it's comedy time. But let's be honest, is it real boxing on YouTube? It is really comedy on YouTube. Everybody thinks they're the Don Dada here. Everybody thinks they're Tony Montana of boxing. Everybody's got the biggest opinion in boxing. Everybody's like ESPN out here, yeah? Come on, bro. You combine everybody together, you see everybody speaking different shit. Man, this YouTube shit is not real boxing. I say there's about 75% of the people are definitely pushing narratives because that's where the money is. Man, there's even big channels. Who knows this guy called Ness in America? Who knows the guy called Ness? He got a big channel. Ness has got a big channel. That guy's pushing narratives. That motherfucker working for fucking Devin Haney now. He was pushing Wilder before back in the day. Who knows that guy, that big-headed guy, Ness? And he acts like he's a proper professional corporate in boxing. Look, at the end of the day, I respect the grind. I respect his grind. I ain't going to deny it. I respect the grind. But mans are pushing narratives in their own way. They're not keeping it real. Mans are acting like they got big channels out here, the boxing voice. That's it. The boxing voice. The boxing voice is doing a bit of narrative pushing, bro. He plays that Devin Haney bullshit. I'm telling you now, Bill Haney's up his ass. Go check him out and you'll see his narrative pushing. He don't keep it 100 boxing because he can't get paid like that. He got to choose his lane. See, the problem is you get to a point you got to choose your lane. That's where the money is. That's where the excitement is because you're choosing your lane and you're going to find ways to discredit everybody else. I'm just saying, bro. At the end of the day, back in the day, I used to think they're real boxing channels. Then I said, wait there. Motherfuckers are pushing some bullshit out here. And motherfuckers are pushing some bullshit out here. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I've cut all these channels off anyway, a long time ago. At the end of the day, I know that those are the best channels out there today. The ones who are pushing certain narratives, they're the ones who are doing the best. The ones which are capping are the ones which are moving. The ones which are showing races and picking their lane, they're the ones who are getting the most attraction, the most likes, the most super chats, and that's where the money is. The money is if you choose your lane, you'll find enough subscribers who want to get on your lane and just attack many different lanes. It's like a psychological battle. YouTube is like a psychological battle. It's for people who want to choose a lane and then come at different lanes, and everybody else is excited that they've picked their lane. It's like a team. You know what I mean? It's like you got to pick a fucking team, bro. Well, boxing is worldwide, and boxing is one team. And if you're one team, you support everybody and just keep it real and keep it moving. Just support everybody and keep it real and keep it moving. And you call it out as you see it, even if it's a fighter from your ends, my end, or anywhere. A true boxing fan can't have attachment or an emotional connection or an invested interest. Once you have an invested interest and or some kind of reason for being around fighters like that, the game's done. Game over. Game over. Your thought process is always going to be subjective. Even if you're going to try and keep it real here, you're going to find ways to discredit this here. It's just the way it's made. You either choose your lane or you keep it 100% boxing. 100% boxing without any interest of any fighter, but first the interest of the sport. First, you're going to need the interest of the sport. You get what I'm saying? But yo, let me see who's in the building, bro. Give me a sec. I ain't even seen the chat for fucking so long. But let me have a break. Let's have an interval break. Let's have a little interval break. Let's listen to the best rapper from the third world country, Mr. Tunde. Tupac, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Tunde. Tupac.
What up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde Tupac, aka the Rap Killer.
Tunde Tupac.
The Rap Flexer. Kill them all.
Your name. Your name is
Tunde Tupac.
Tunde Tupac.
You can write the Rap Killer there.
But Tunde is your name.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Tunde, with your dressing, I know the kind of song that you're about to present.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about it?
Just rap game. I kill the rap game because the haters want us down. They're not going to get us.
You don't need to tell us about the haters now.
Rappers, right? You're a rapper.
A rapper.
Good. Let's hear you.
Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Check it. Check it. I rule everywhere. I rule. They want to take me down, but they cannot take me down. Yeah. I rule New York. I rule Lagos to Atlanta. We go to Chicago. Check me out. Check my game. My game is tight. All the haters, I shoot them in the brain. Boom, boom, boom. I've been around with my guys, 50 Cent, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg. We're all in this game together because I kill them all. I kill Tupac and I kill Biggie. I kill them all because they can't contain my rap game.
Hey!
It's off the hook because I'll kill you all now.
No, calm down. You killed?
You killed who?
It's just a lyric. Don't fear.
Lyric.
Yeah. Your lyric will put you in trouble. You have to be very careful. You don't just go about saying things that you don't know.
It's a rap game. That's how it is.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
I've been in this game for more than 20 years.
How old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
What?
Just forget my age. Just focus on how long I've been in the game.
And you know Tupac. You know Snoop Dogg. You know
By the
50
grace of
Cent.
God, we met in the States.
Oh.
Which state?
Akwa Ibom.
This guy.
You're just a joker. You know what? Just go. We'll get back to you.
Yo, your host is back. Mr. Rapstar Boxing motherfucking knowledge. Put some respect on my name. And hit that like button. You get me? Hit that like button. And you know we talk that boxing over here. But let me just say this. Have you noticed for the last couple months, when I talk about boxing, sometimes everybody wants to hit the link. But right now, we're talking about two fighters which are the baddest man in the planet. Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. We got 36 people in the building. Hit that like for your boy Rapstar. And I ain't changing that motherfucking subject. We're talking about the two baddest men in the planet. I never get big views for Tyson Fury or Alexander Usyk. Well, I'm gonna keep speaking about them. I ain't speaking about nothing else. So if you don't like what you're hearing of the undisputed fight, the biggest fight in the world, then you need to get the fuck out of it. Because that's what I'm speaking about. It's all about the gypsy motherfucking king. It's all about gypsy motherfucking king. There's only one Tyson Fury. There's only one Tyson Fury. He walks the walk. He talks the talk. Going into the merry-go-land. Hey, let me tell you this, brothers and sisters. Usyk is a bad motherfucker if you're a real boxing fan. Usyk will slap up most fighters all over the world. Gypsy King already proven what he did to the American champion, the most destructive puncher, The hardest puncher in the world, bronze motherfucking bomber, Deontay Wilder. And that is Gypsy King. Both of these mans are getting this fight together. I can't give enough respect for this fight. 2023, I'm hyped up. I'm ready for this fight. I never got Anthony Joshua with Fury in England. I want this fight in England. I want this motherfucking fight in England. And I hope it happens in Wembley. I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers want to hear, but that's what I want to hear. How about that? That's what I want to hear. How about you support what we want? Isn't this world boxing? Isn't this world boxing? How about you support the Gypsy King and Usyk like we're going to support the Gypsy King and Usyk? Yeah? That's how I see it. The biggest fight and the baddest fight in the world is from a man in England and a man in Ukraine. I'll say it again. The biggest fight and the baddest fight in the world is from a man in England and a man in Ukraine. And these two guys are the baddest men in the game. These two guys are the baddest men in the motherfucking game. That's all I'm saying. As long as you recognize and you know on this channel that there's two bad men out here. And those two bad men are walking Hall of Famers. Walking Hall of Famers. Pound for pound at the top. If you put Fury in the pound for pound, if they allow heavyweights, some people have heavyweights in pound for pound. I got Fury as number one. Alexander Usyk might go down as number two. And then I'll put people like Inoue. And then I'll maybe look at who's there next. I'm just saying. So does that mean that the Americans are not running boxing? Does that mean that Americans are not the face of boxing right now? It's not my fault. I'm just reporting to you what I see and what I know and what is facts over feelings. The Mexicans running boxing, bro. You want to know who's running boxing, yeah? It's the Mexican running boxing right now. Say what you want. But the man who's face of boxing is a Mexican man. And he still is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's the face of motherfucking boxing. He's the one who sells the biggest numbers. He's the one who's proven that he's done the most. And then you got no one else but the Gypsy King. Gypsy King sells out 90,000 fucking tickets for fucking Dillian White. Gypsy King sold over 60,000 over with Derek Chisora, and he gets multi figures for his fucking contracts. Gypsy King is another man who's the face of boxing. If you look at the best American man today, Deontay Wilder, he's took a big fucking fall. Deontay Wilder now has took a big fall. He was running it for the Americans at one point until he met the Gypsy King. So now Deontay Wilder is back in the game. But the man who's taking over now is going to be Usyk, because Usyk's going to get paid multi-millions now. He ain't getting paid small money now. Are you crazy? And he's more proven. Most proven fighters today are not American. The face of boxing is not American. That's just facts and not feelings. Now, America did run the whole show. At one point, America was the dominant force in the sport when you talk about face of boxing. Ticket sellers, biggest attractions, the biggest global ambassadors for the sport were American. They were. Americans had the greatest personality when it comes to Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali. Oscar De La Hoya, born in America, but, you know, Mexican didn't really claim him, so America did. Oscar De La Hoya, huge star. Huge star. Face of boxing was Oscar De La Hoya for America. Because he was born in America and Mexico weren't claiming him. Not to mention what Floyd Money Mayweather did. Floyd Money Mayweather took the sport to another level. He owned the sport. Took it to another level. American man took it to another level. Roy Jones Jr. did some serious shit. Roy Jones Jr. was once the face of boxing. The number one pound for pound man was Roy Jones Jr. But in the last decade, things have changed. You already lost your Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder took a big hit. Your biggest name after Deontay Wilder, mention me your three American biggest face of boxing right now. Go on. Who's your biggest three names right now as ticket sellers? And the biggest attraction that everybody knows? Who are they? We already know Deontay Wilder, but let's leave Deontay Wilder. He's took a hit. Who you got in America now who's doing more than Canelo, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Usyk? Who is that guy? Errol Spence. Errol Spence hasn't even fought for over a year. Who you got? Who do you have in America to compete? Terence Crawford. Gervonta Tank Davis. Who is your American stars, bruh? Name me some names. Who are the biggest in the game when it comes to global attraction, ticket selling, pay-per-view, money? Who is that guy? Is it Jake Paul? Because come on, let's finish this shit. Is Jake Paul the biggest seller right now in America for you? Come on. Is Jake Paul a bigger attraction? Because he's known more than Errol Spence, I'll tell you that much. Ain't nobody know Terence Crawford, and only a small amount of people really know who Tank Davis. Yeah, they know him more than Crawford. Adrian Broner, he's done. Who have you got? Give me some fucking names, bro. Who's your three biggest American stars? Ryan Garcia. Is Jake Paul the biggest star you got in America now? Is it Jake Paul? Does Jake Paul sell over Errol Spence, Crawford, Gervonta Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia? Who's the biggest names, bro? Is Jake Paul your man? Is Jake Paul your fucking man? And you want to come here and tell me about what the fuck is happening to American face of boxing then? If Jake Paul's a bigger ticket seller than all your American fighters, then your American fighters have fucking got a dead personality, bro. Sitting on Twitter, ain't doing shit on the fucking mic and connecting to the fans. Ain't no one in England talk about Crawford, I'll tell you that much. Only a small handful of fans, hardcore. They talk more about Errol Spence, but a little bit more, not much. Is Jake Paul the guy, bro? Jake Paul selling more than these motherfucking guys, man. This is embarrassing, man. Jake Paul selling more than the American fighter is an embarrassment. That shows you the American fighters are lazy. They don't want to communicate. They don't want to use their, you know, they got to use something, you know what I mean? Got to be smart out here. You got to be able to sell. You got to have some flamboyancy. You got to connect to the people. And your American fighters were doing that before. Your American fighters were the top dogs of boxing when it comes to being the face of boxing. The face of boxing was America at one time. Man, that's sad, bro. That's sad. Jake Paul fucking taking over the sport in America, bro. That's fucking sad shit. Actually, I think the biggest ticket seller and money maker in America, away from Jake Paul, because I don't really know Jake Paul's numbers that much. I know he sold 1 million pay-per-views when he first started or something. I'm not sure. It's probably still Deontay Wilder. Maybe Deontay Wilder is still the man when it comes to making the most money, and he probably could be the biggest money maker in America still today, being the heavyweight. I think Deontay Wilder might be edging the most money in America. And it ain't no way near what AJ and Tyson Fury's earning. No way near. No way near. But he's earning money. He's still big. I'd say he'd probably be getting, what, 10 million a fight after this? You'd expect him to get more than 10 million a fight. Because these guys are getting way more than 30, 40, 50 million a fight. Minimum. Canelo Alvarez is getting 50 million a fight. Minimum. Anthony Joshua getting 60, 70 million a fight. Minimum. Tyson Fury now, he's on that 30, 40, 50 million. He's on some different figures now. So the way I see it, your biggest attraction still probably is Deontay Wilder. You know? Maybe then after Deontay Wilder, you got, who you got after Deontay Wilder? Errol Spence Jr.? Is Errol Spence next star? Is Errol Spence the next star in America? Would you say Errol Spence is number 2 as the attraction in America? Huh? Is Errol Spence the number 2 guy in America when it comes to attraction? Is Errol the Truth Spence Jr. that biggest name that you got? Errol the Truth. Errol the Truth, who keeps having fucking accidents. Errol the Truth is a fucking good fighter, though. Don't get it twisted. But man's fucking injured or always having an accident. Is Errol Spence the number 2 guy in the United States of America, bro? In America, I'm asking you, bro. In America, you guys, who's the number 2 guy after Deontay Wilder? Is it Tank Davis? Has he got a bigger name than Errol Spence? Is he a bigger attraction and a bigger man making the money? Is it Javante Tank Davis? Is it, who else is it? Because Terence Crawford in America ain't as popular as Errol Spence is. from everything that I've spoke to all the Americans in boxing. I was in America in 2016 watching Errol Spence's fight. So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, for me, I think Errol Spence is still a bigger name than Crawford and Tank, I would think. Adrian Broner, he's on a decline. He was the one big name after Mayweather. He was coming up, but Adrian Broner went to the sinking ship. AB about billions, became about bullshit. And then he became about $20 and had no money in the court when he went to court. So I would say right now, Wilder, Errol the True Spence Jr., and then maybe Gervonta Tank Davis. Maybe Gervonta Tank Davis is the number 3 attraction in the United States of America, I would think. Gervonta Tank Davis could be number 3 attraction. You know? But what's sad is, I might be wrong, I hope I am wrong, is that Jake Paul is the bigger attraction than them guys now. Oh, shit. On Showtime, he sells more numbers than those guys, yeah? Holy fuck. The game has changed. Boxing world has changed, and the game has changed. The YouTuber is becoming more of an attraction than the boxer in America. That is fucked up, bro. That shit is fucked up. After Tank Davis, I don't know, man. Who's the next big names? I know Ryan Garcia's a big name, like on the social media, but I don't know if he's a big attraction in the United States. I don't know if he sells out venues and does he make big numbers in money. Last time I checked, he makes $1 million a fight, is the last time I checked. And that was a year ago. So I don't know what Ryan Garcia is as an American as an attraction. And these guys like David Benavidez and all these guys, they're just coming up. So where's your biggest attractions in the United States, bro? Where's your Sugar Ray Leonard, your Mike Tyson, your Floyd Mayweathers? Where's those guys? Huh? Where's those guys who are hitting big numbers, the face of boxing? You guys have lost those. You've lost that charisma at the moment. Your fighters ain't running that shit. Hey, listen, American fighters are still the top boys in the game of boxing. They're still at the top of the ladder, but they're not running it. They're not at the top. Now they're playing catch up. You get me? Now they're playing fucking catch up, bro.
Manchester United.
So let's get ready, man. Let me get ready for this fight, bro. I hope this fight happens before April anyway. Hopefully this fight happens in March. But let's hope we get this fight in England, bro. But I got a funny feeling. This fight might go to the Saudi Arabians. You know how Saudis are taking all the fights these days, especially when it comes to the heavyweights. You know that Saudis are dipping hard in their pockets to overpay What they say, they pay really good. They got all that Arab money, bro. They got all that Arab money. They got the oil money. So if they overbid or they want to pay a certain number, come on, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's business. But that'd be bullshit if we don't get this fight in England, though. You hear what I'm saying to you? That will be fucking bullshit, mate. If we don't get this fight in the United Kingdom, that is some bullshit. I bet you the Saudis, look, either way, I'm excited to watch the fight. But having it live on your doorstep, you can't beat it. But if they Saudis take it, then the Saudis will take it, bro. It is what it is. You know? But yo, nobody wants that thick smoke today. So, you know what? Nobody wants that smoke, yeah? Because I ain't talking about nothing else but Fury and Usyk, bro. You want to talk about something else? Then hit that link. If you want that thick smoke, hit that fucking link, bro. If you don't want it, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Because you know why? People don't want to speak about Fury and Usyk right now, yeah? Is that what it is? Well, fuck you all. Because Fury is the Gypsy King. He's the bad man. Tyson Fury destroyed Deontay Wilder. Fucked him up. Yeah? He fucked him up. So all I'm saying to you guys is just remember this. The baddest man on the planet for me is Tyson, the Gypsy King, Fury. That's all I'm saying, bro. And Alexander Usyk is the next baddest man on the planet. Until man and man fights each other, one man be standing. And that man's going to take all the crowns and create history. Never been done before. 4-belt era. Never been done before. 4-belt era. Yeah? Never been done. First time ever after Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis undisputed, bro. Ain't nobody done after what Lennox Lewis has done. Right now, it's on site. The Gypsy King is the one calling out the thick smoke. That's all I'm saying. The Gypsy King is the man who's calling out the thick smoke. Say what you want. He wanted this fight in December. Usyk wasn't ready in December. But I got to give Usyk his flowers. I got to give Usyk his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Usyk still stepping up to the fucking plate. Usyk ain't playing. I got to respect it. That now that he's coming back, he wants the smoke. And he's already ready and they're ready to sign. Gypsy King's the one who's sending the contracts. He's the one who's getting this fight together. This fight's coming. 2023. I can't wait. Fuck everybody else. This is a big fight for me. Frank, it's a big fight for you?
Yeah, man, it's the best. It's one of the will be one of the best fights in boxing. I mean, it's obviously more important than Ryan and Tank. I think it's supposed to be March. They said the first week of March in Saudi Arabia.
Man, I don't want to hear that, Frank. I'm hoping that England can bid it.
Man, see, that's what yeah, boxing don't care about the fans, dude. Like the more like you were talking about, you know, what the prospects are here in America, it's pretty dim. You know, boxing is dying, dude. I mean, it's been dying, but yeah, there's no more American stars like that you can point to.
Yeah, but for me, right, at the end of the day, even if this fight goes to the Saudis, it is what it is. You know, they're paying a lot of money for these fighters. They're giving extra millions away. They got the money. They want to clean the money, and they want to build boxing empires in their country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
mean,
it
they
is
just
what it
want
is.
to bring from what I read, they just want to bring tourists. You know, they want it to be like a vacation spot. So, you know, they want to legitimize the area because it gets a lot of bad press for their kind of their persecution they got over there. They have a lot of civil rights. What are those human rights violations over there? I mean, that's not this conversation, but
Yeah, but
Just with,
wasn't that happening around the World Cup of the football?
yeah, there was some incidences like they were banning like pride shirts and stuff. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't like getting political, but I'm just telling the news, right?
right.
But it's a great fight, man. It's hopefully it's for undisputed. It looks like there's been some roadblocks, but I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I Fury he's probably the most disrespected after Canelo that I've ever heard or seen. Like over here in the States, on Twitter and and YouTube, you know, they don't get nobody talks about him.
But you know what? I'm not feeling the same energy from the live today. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Frank.
Yeah,
Since I've been talking about Fury and Usyk, it's not the same energy. Like a lot of people want to jump in when I talk about Haney. A lot of people want to
exactly.
jump in when I talk about Teofimo Lopez to slander Teofimo Lopez, right? Right?
Yeah, that rap, and I
No,
told you
let's
that.
keep it real. Let's call everyone out today,
Uh-huh.
once and for all. All
Yeah.
these motherfuckers, look, let's keep it real. Everybody's welcome over here,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You know, this is what channel we are. But today, because we're uplifting a fight, which is with Fury and Usyk, and we're uplifting a 2023 undisputed. It's like these people who want to come here, they want to come here when it's fighters that they want to talk about. Is that real boxing fans?
No, and I've been telling you that these guys that come in here, you'll notice they always try to, at the first chance they get, they want to throw in Haney's name or Canelo's name. They're not real boxing fans, dude. I've been telling you that.
So most people just enjoy a certain part of boxing. They're not
They,
world boxing fans on this YouTube.
I would say look, they're fans of fighters, which is okay. But the problem that I have is don't pretend to know boxing and follow the sport. Like me, I always tell you I try to be as fair and objective. I don't really have a particular I'm not a fan of any particular fighter. Um, so I try to follow the sport, all the divisions, all the weight classes. It's impossible to know everything and follow it because there's just so many fighters and divisions. But I do my best to talk about it.
Look, when I talk about Canelo, there's haters of Canelo, and then there's people who want to speak about Canelo. When I talk about any other fighter, like even we talk about Andre, people want to still come and hate on him, talk about him, or whatever. I feel like when it's a fight, which is like Usyk, right? We already know Tyson Fury is a man which is, from more my side of the pond. Is the YouTube, they don't really speak about these guys as much as they speak about other fighters. YouTube is very subjective to what they want to speak about. They want to speak about a certain amount of fighters, which are the topics of YouTube is relevant on those fighters.
Yeah, they only want to follow their certain fighters. If it's whether it's by race, nationality, or division. I've heard some channels they say they refuse to talk about anything below 130. They just they don't even respect anyway. They won't talk about them and they'll tell you we're not going to talk about the little guys. They don't feel it's boxing.
Like people don't want to do a live, yeah, or they want to talk about a man like Inoue. You're right on YouTube, innit?
Yeah,
Because
they'll tell you.
look, people don't want to talk about this guy who's done great stuff in boxing, become undisputed. How many YouTube channels you seen in America celebrate him becoming undisputed, bro?
Yeah, probably yours is the only one that has let everybody talk about him.
They don't want to talk. YouTube's very fucking subjective, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the only time they'll talk about him is if he's facing like their fighter, like which may be a Stephen Fulton. But even you take the other guy, Akhmadaliev, the other champion in his division, they don't give two shits about him. They won't talk about Inoue and him. Especially with like Fury and Usyk, they're foreigners, and not only are they foreigners, they're white guys. And you heard the guy those jerks last night. Oh, he's a Eurobum. They don't care, man. When they talk amongst each other, because I've been in those conversations in rooms, and it's worse than what you'll hear on here.
Yeah, I guess it's all to do with these fighters who don't speak English, like Usyk, in a way, some of the greatest fighters right now, like even Arthur Beterbiev, Bivol, they're not American anymore, Frank. The top guys who are coming in the sport, they're Europeans, Russians, Japanese, and people, the heavyweights are man from England. You get what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, you would
I don't
think
want
that
to sound bad or nothing. I love American boxing, but they're just not the top boys at the moment, bro.
no, well, America in boxing is a dead sport here. I mean, it really
They
is.
used to be the top guys over there, though.
Well, when you had like it was before my time, but like Leonard Duran, I mean, it would be on the front page of the sports. I used to get Ring Magazine, but now Ring Magazine is gone. I think you can buy a digital copy, but you can't even get it at the store anymore. How are you supposed to follow a sport if the press that in the newspapers, magazines, they don't cover it? Now,
But it's kind of a shame, isn't it, that when you had people like those top guys in America, they were the ones running the sport for America. They had more connection with the people, and people used to embrace those American fighters. There used to be more people supporting them like that.
yeah, well, you had, the big of American boxing was HBO Sports. Like that's the last connection to American sports with Roy Jones, Shane Mosley, even Felix Trinidad. They had foreign fighters, but they were tied to fighting here in America, in Las Vegas, in New York. And now with HBO Sports, it's dead. It's gone.
Like some man goes, it's nonsense now. I mean, I don't know if it's nonsense now in America. You still got big fighters out there, the Deontay Wilders, the Errol Spencers, the Crawfords, the Javante Tank Davis, the Ryan Garcias, Teofimo Lopez. I mean, these guys are all still, some of them, yeah, they represent their country too, but they're American born. You remember you had Oscar De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather. These guys run the sport. They were the face of boxing. So you can imagine none of these fighters today can ever do what Oscar De La Hoya did.
Well, no, I mean, he was an Olympian too, though. Like he came from, people knew him even before he got to professional boxing. That's why he's the golden boy. He had sponsors, Coke, Pepsi, all these McDonald's, were selling De La Hoya merchandise. I mean, think how big that is. It's gone. It's over. Boxing is not, it has a dim light here in the States. And a lot of it is because of the heavyweight division. There's not an American heavyweight that is even making noise. So it's definitely not going to get covered the way it used to when it was Tyson and Holyfield. Yeah, that was a long time ago. And even like you said, nobody's, when you're talking about this, the guys that you hear when you mention the familiar names, they're nowhere to be found because they don't care. And they claim to be boxing fans, but you'll notice they only talk about certain fighters, their favorite fighter. But when you talk about the foreigners, I mean, if you claim to be a boxing fan, I just look at talent. I want to see special talents like Lomachenko, Beterbiev, Bivol. Like I said, I'm a fan of the sport, so I'm gonna watch these guys because I think they're exceptional fighters, not just because they're American or whatever race or nationality they are.
Yeah, to be fair with you, Oscar De La Hoya, he's the most underrated fighter today from the new generation who talk about boxing. The new generation who talk about boxing don't know shit about Oscar De La Hoya. Just like Frank told you, he was the golden boy. He was the Olympian. And he came with a lot of pressure, but he proved himself multiple time and time again. In fact, he marketed himself. He was smart. He knew how to market himself. Oscar De La Hoya, what he did in boxing, not many people could ever do in boxing. How about that? In today's world?
Nope.
I'm telling you this now. In today's world, you want to curse Oscar De La Hoya, this generation, the way I've seen them talk about Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is a 6-weight world champion for the casuals.
Yeah, but Brad, the difference is he fought everybody. Ryan Garcia should be halfway to what Oscar had accomplished already. and he's not even on the he hasn't even took off the training wheels yet. And let's be honest, no homo, pause. Oscar was a good looking guy, and he's also has the largest base that supports boxing, which is Latinos, Mexicans to be specific.
And people don't recognize Oscar De La Hoya what he is, though, Frank, because today's generation, they've not grown up around the Oscar De La Hoya era. What he's done ain't no man doing. You talk about Crawford. They talk about Crawford in America. Bro, Oscar De La Hoya was 6-weight world champion, Frank.
And he fought
and his
good
resume,
fighters.
let me tell you the people I remember. His resume, if you don't remember, a long time ago when he started up, he beat Chavez. Remember when he came up? Now, Chavez's win, he never got the credit. He never got the credit for beating Julio Cesar Chavez, but he beat him and he stopped him. He stopped him. He
Yeah.
couldn't continue anymore. Chavez could not continue, and Chavez was coming off of wins anyway. He was never done. He still fought for many years after that. Then regardless of what people say about the fight, he beat Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker, bro.
He did.
He beat Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker. Just that win alone, regardless if the fight was tough, just that win alone is better than anything that Terence Crawford has done his whole career. Just that one win. Now let me tell you this, Frank. Hector Camacho.
Yep. Another
man.
legend.
Another legend he beat. Hector Camacho, if you remember, bro. And if I'm not mistaken, he beat Ike Courtney.
Ike Cortez, yep.
Ike Cortez, that's something like that, right? Now,
Yes,
the
he did.
fucked up fight he did have is the one that I say that he could have easily won, and he was winning.
Mm-hmm.
He was winning the fight. He got lazy in the fight. He was winning the fight, and that was against Felix Trinidad. Right?
Yeah.
Now, this is for the casuals. He was winning that fight. And if you look at that fight could have gone either way. Either way. And he stood strong in that fight. Then he fought Shane Mosley, and Shane Mosley was a fight that could have gone either way as well, Frank. And they gave it to Shane Mosley. And guess what? Shane Mosley took steroids with Victor Conte, which admitted it afterwards that he needed steroids to beat Oscar De La Hoya. Did you know that?
Yeah, I watched that fight. I remember that clearly. He said he was going to have an investigation done after that fight.
Right, and then that's it. He took steroids, right? You want to talk about fucking resumes today? You want to talk about today's resumes? Then he beat Fernando Vargas, bro.
Yeah,
then
that's
he
one of
beat
my all-time
Arturo
favorite
Gatti.
fights.
And let me tell you
what's
something.
happening? What's happening?
Wait, Mirage, you gotta wait on this one, bro. I'm getting my shit
Don't
off.
make me wait too long, bro.
No, you're gonna have to wait too long, or get the fuck out. You gotta wait for this, right? Then he beat, if I'm not mistaken, Arturo Gatti. He fucking demolished Gatti. Then he beat Fernando the Ferocious Vargas, bro. And you guys want to talk about fucking Oscar De La Hoya, motherfuckers? Oscar De La Hoya would slap these motherfuckers up. Come on, you want me to talk? I ain't even finished the resume yet, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't even finished the resume. Oscar De La Hoya will slap Terence Crawford to the other side of the goalpost. Let me tell you now, Oscar De La Hoya will beat Terence Crawford in his prime. Oscar De La Hoya beats Errol Spence in his prime. And you motherfuckers are out there today, yeah, shitting on a fighter like Oscar De La Hoya because of his personal life. But you look at his boxing, the man was on another level in his prime.
Whew, yeah, that's a lot to unpack. Yeah, he won a title.
Correct you. Hey, no, I was waiting. Just wait your turn, Frank. So I just need to correct you, Rapstar. I need to correct you.
You always want to come and try. No, don't fuck up the momentum.
You said no. I'm correcting you. Hang on.
No.
So you said he was winning the fight against Tito Trinidad.
Yeah, I had him winning some rounds in that early for sure.
No, hang on. He won that fight. That was a fucking robbery. Did you forget that part?
I'm just telling you, I was being
a shutout.
Okay.
Until he took the last rounds off. That's a very controversial robbery, and you made it sound as if, he lost. Like
okay, so you're giving him more props.
I give De La Hoya big props. Yeah, he
Okay,
beat Trinidad.
Mirage.
That
So
was the
yeah,
robbery.
Mirage. You know what? I like it. You understand how
Yeah.
to keep it real a bit, bro, because at the end of the day, some
Canelo
people.
versus Oscar De La Hoya. Who do you have? And
No, but
fucking
let
be
me
careful.
just tell
Be
you right
careful.
now, Mirage. What would Oscar De La Hoya do to these fighters today?
He'll beat him up. He'd be the favorite.
What weight class did Oscar De La Hoya start at?
Was it 130?
Now, can somebody tell me
Was it
what
130?
weight class? Do you know what? This is crazy, yeah? But everybody's agreeing with me or agreeing with Mirage right now. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen Punch agree with you, Mirage. Even he agrees with you. Did Oscar De La Hoya get robbed in the Felix Trinidad fight? And do you know what we're going to do soon, Mirage? We're going to watch that fight on my channel and we're going to score it again. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'd like to watch it again. Yeah, it's been
All right,
ages.
so let's tell you what live we're going to do. We're going to do a live where we're going to watch the fight and score it live with the subscribers. Did Oscar De La Hoya, we're going to watch the fight. So remember, we're going to watch it properly now. Everyone is. Did Oscar De La Hoya get robbed against Felix Trinidad? Frank?
Yeah, I think he won the first 9 rounds pretty convincingly, but then he gave away the last 4. I mean, it wasn't, he didn't beat on Trinidad per se, but I think he outboxed him clearly.
Yeah, but I remember when I saw that fight years ago, I remember Oscar was doing a lot of running at the end of that fight. Most of those championship rounds, Frank, Oscar wasn't punching. He wasn't getting involved. He was just trying to survive. And the judges didn't like that. Even though he could be winning, the judges didn't like that, bro.
Yeah, I've watched the fight like maybe 20, 30 times. I know it
So
sounds
we're going to
crazy.
score it live, Frank. You better come here and score it live.
Yeah, definitely. But like I said, I already gave Oscar 9 rounds. But
hey, Mirage, you got a laptop?
No.
Well, I'm gonna have to put someone here who can share it on the laptop. So then I'll share
I
the
can
video.
share it like on my computer. I'm on the computer. I mean, I can share it, but your channel's not going to get a strike or something, is it? Like last time.
No. What we're gonna do? We're gonna watch it, and then we'll just take the live down. We'll make it private. So the
whatever.
public.
Yeah.
After that, I'll just take it down. We'll
De
just
La
score
Hoya's
it.
underrated. De La Hoya's underrated. They're talking about Canelo, the greatest Mexican. That's disrespectful. These are just fucking people that started watching boxing yesterday, like Frank probably, and they're ignoring Oscar De La Hoya's legacy.
I'm gonna score Mayweather. And Oscar.
Yeah, who did better? Who did better against Mayweather? 36-year-old De La Hoya, who was past his prime, or Canelo? Canelo got his ears boxed off. De La Hoya was competitive. So that right there should tell you something. Let alone
you know what the problem. You know what the problem is. Yeah, a fighter like Oscar De La Hoya has done more than their favorite fighters today, but people will still criticize Oscar De La Hoya, and they'll criticize him because at the end of the day, for the losses that he lost when he was past his prime, and especially with the loss to Mayweather and the loss to Pacquiao, but the Mayweather loss, it could have gone either way. He was the closest fight that he gave Mayweather, even when he was past his prime. Oscar De La Hoya fought Mayweather even when he was like, yeah, okay, he retired after that, not long after. Mayweather was still in the game for years. Mayweather was fresher. I'm just saying that fight was a close fight. Way more closer was Oscar versus Mayweather than Pacquiao versus Mayweather. You get me?
Yeah, and Mayweather retired rather than do a rematch.
Oh, you know the facts about that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's tell the casuals. Mayweather had a rematch clause, but he decided to avoid it. Didn't he, Frank?
Yeah, well, avoid, retire.
He retired, but he retired because if you retire, the rule book says if you retire, you don't need to fight that rematch anymore. You can come back maybe another time and then you fight someone else.
Pretty smart.
Right? I mean, look, to be fair with you, You know, people don't give people their credit from back in the day because they weren't around that time as much. Today's people, casuals, or today's fans, they don't have the respect for Oscar De La Hoya like the older school fans probably would, you know?
Yeah, I mean, because of some of the controversy, you know, his problems he had, and then you know the way his last fight ever was pretty brutal. You know,
He should
going out.
never had gone up though, innit, and fought Bernard Hopkins, the executioner.
Oh, that was pretty bad too. But I'm just
I
talking
mean,
about
he
the
was
bad
doing
ones.
good though. He was doing good.
He boxed. He might have won 2 or 3 rounds. I mean, I gave him a round or two. But the Manny fight was it was awful. I mean,
The Manny fight, he got fucked up in that, bro.
but did you see how he looked though? He looked
Yeah,
awful.
no, he was drained like a motherfucker.
Yeah, like 142, like some ungodly weight that he was supposed to get to.
Yeah, yeah.
After fighting at like
what?
154.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy.
Yo, what's up, Dirk?
What's up?
Yeah, man. What you saying, bro? You coming here, so you must have been listening to what we're saying here about Oscar De La Hoya. What you saying?
Underrated.
Underrated.
Probably the best resume in the last 20, 30 years. Well, not 30, but 20.
Mm-hmm.
Fought everybody in their prime. Beat a lot of good people. Got nothing negative to say about Oscar as a boxer.
What do you think about his losses?
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you fight everybody.
Facts.
Like you said, he was past his, well, I don't know if he was past his best because he was, what, 33 when he fought Floyd?
Mm-hmm.
I think he was more motivated to fight Floyd than Manny Pacquiao because he hated Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
He did. You saw that behind the scenes before the fight, they were going at it. He was very motivated to win that fight. I don't think he was too motivated after that. Like the fire was gone after losing to Mayweather. I mean, he was really gonna get up for Manny Pacquiao. I don't even think he took Manny Pacquiao seriously, to be honest with you. He thought it was this little tiny Asian dude. He's not gonna do nothing to me.
Yeah, he did. Even in the press conference, he said, "What's he gonna do to me?"
Right, and he obviously underestimated Manny Pacquiao, so he didn't take that.
Do you know something, Dirk? I watched the. Let me tell you, this is weird. Everybody go watch the Manny Pacquiao and Oscar De La Hoya build up. They said it was a mismatch. Some people had that as a mismatch, saying that Oscar De La Hoya is going to beat the fuck out of him. They said Oscar De La Hoya might stop Manny Pacquiao. They called it a mismatch. Go check it. Go check it, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Oscar De La Hoya was a big man for the guy. They said Oscar's going to deal with Manny Pacquiao because let me tell you the truth. I don't know anybody here, but I can honestly say I've been watching boxing for a long time. Oscar in his prime will fuck Manny Pacquiao up.
It'd be a good fight, but I think
he
was the
beat
best.
him. Nah, I think he beat him up. If
I
Oscar
think
De La Hoya could make that weight, Dirk, comfortably, and be really sharp, Manny ain't dealing with Oscar De La Hoya. I'm gonna ask that question now.
Yeah, because Oscar could box too. He's not just some,
Yeah, Oscar in his prime, ladies and gentlemen. Oscar in his prime, Manny. Who wins that fight? Oscar in his prime, not at the end, not the one which was that way, versus Manny. Dirk says it's going to be a good fight, and it's still a good fight, right?
Yeah.
Who you got?
Manny does struggle with counterpunchers, but is that really Oscar's game? I mean, he can if he wants to, but I don't know. It depends. It depends how he wants to fight him. Because De La Hoya did like to get into bro.
Let me just stop this, bro. Punch, you can't prove that shit. You're talking like Paulie Malignaggi, Punch.
What'd he say?
He's saying, "Oh man, I love Manny, but Manny Pacquiao, he was enhanced." Look, I get it, but you can't take his credit away because he was never proven in court. And let me tell you what Manny did. I was reading the other day when Mayweather called him a drug sheet, and Paulie was saying something. Paulie received a letter. Mayweather received $150,000 fine. Like they took him to court, saying that you calling my name as a drug sheet. And that's why Mayweather never said that again, because they were suing Mayweather and they sued him.
Defamation.
Yeah,
Lost.
Manny Pacquiao put them up there and said, "Yo." So
Hey,
for me,
yeah,
look,
Mayweather accused Paulie Malignaggi of drug cheating.
no, Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, I was about to say only for 100,000.
Yeah, well, that's why they still were able to sue him for something like that. So what I'm saying is, I know people say, "Yo, Manny took this or Manny took that." It was never proven. All I'm saying is, many people got proven, but Manny never did. So I'm just saying, is what it is. But look, Manny Pacquiao versus Oscar De La Hoya, prime for prime. Mirage, who you got?
What was that? Sorry, I'm just distracted.
Oscar
Who?
De La Hoya in his prime versus Manny in his prime.
Oh, Manny.
Man, Manny's a freaking nature, man.
Man, I reckon De La Hoya, man, he was too big, fast. Manny Pacquiao would have trouble to get on the inside and get
Yeah,
past the fucking jab and the hooks and his left hook. I mean, I recently watched his fight against Chavez. I think this was the second fight or first. Dude, his movement and his speed, he was just like floating around the ring. He was a fucking amazing fighter.
yeah, the guy's a gold medalist.
I put Oscar Hoya as favorite. He was fucking shot to pieces. By the time fucking what year did they fight? 2007.
Yeah,
2007 was it? De La Hoya
Yeah,
Manny. Dude,
2008 or
that's like
2007.
that's a decade past his prime.
Basically.
Mm.
Yeah,
I put like I know you didn't watch Oscar in his prime, Frank. Obviously, you're new to the game, but yeah, you should check out his old
Yeah, I
fight.
never watched them fight Mirage. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Frank's been in the game for years. He always talks about the old school fights. But Frank,
Yo.
prime for prime, Manny versus Oscar.
I'd have to go with Oscar just because Manny lost to Eric Morales and Juan Manuel Marquez, who are other Mexican legends, and
But
Oscar's.
there was a time, though.
Oscar's better than those guys too.
Yeah, but there was a time. I'm saying this to Dirk, Frank, Mirage, everybody in the chat, that Manny was untouchable when he was going through the Cottos, the Margaritos, the Clotties, that time
Yeah.
Manny went through. That's when people said, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Manny started beating the fuck out of people, knocking out Ricky Hatton in the second round. Right, listen. And then Mayweather's getting all 12 rounds and 10 rounds with all the distance with Cotto, and Manny fucking knocking Cotto the fuck out. Puerto Ricans are leaving the fucking venue, the stadium, crying. Right? Manny fucking a Mexican assassinating and beating the fuck out of everyone, right? But now people are saying, wait there. How the fuck this motherfucker come from 105 or wherever the fuck he was? And Paulie Malignaggi said, how the fuck he coming there at welterweight and beating the fuck out of everyone? I don't even want to fight him. Paulie Malignaggi didn't even want to fight Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, he would have beat the shit out of Paulie.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao would have destroyed Paulie in 2 rounds.
That run of his run when he destroyed everybody back then.
Yeah, that's
a special fighter.
Is that a special fighter, Mirage? Or
that's
do
a
you believe
special
what
fighter,
Punch
yeah.
is saying? Punch is
That's
saying
the
he
standard.
took something.
What's
Punch
Punch
took
saying?
something, Mirage.
What's he saying?
Punch said that Manny took something to be that good.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah, sure.
I put Manny in the freak category.
Of course he did. I mean,
Mirage,
look how much bigger he was. Like, did you see that video? Did you see that video of Floyd Mayweather with his crew, like talking about the size of his head, and he was saying, "Oh, he's going, this motherfucker's head's like twice as big. What the fuck?" He said, and he was basically admitting he was ducking him, but he said, what did he say? He said, I got to worry about my health. You know, he's walking down. He moved up from 115 or whatever, and he's walking down Cotto, and he's stopping Cotto. I mean, what the fuck? Like, he was fully just saying, like, you know, this guy's. I'm not going to fight him unless, like, you know, we go serious testing. Like, I don't know if you guys seen that video.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, he swore he would never fight him. Basically,
Yeah,
he said it.
yeah.
He said, "I'll never
I
fight
think he
him."
was on something. Sure. Look at his fucking calves and his head, man. He's just fucking. He turned into a monster. But obviously, he still had the talent.
Yeah, but I put Manny in the freak category. Roy Jones, like freakish athletes.
Hey, let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Right, I put this picture up. Let me tell you something, bro.
God damn.
Let me tell you something, though, Dirk. It was a sad day for me because I followed Cotto for years when he was knocking people the fuck out, right? And Cotto was that guy when he had his hair. Remember when Cotto had his hair?
Yep.
Who remembers the time when Cotto had his
With the
hair, bro?
curly
Yeah,
hair.
that curly hair. Bro.
That's past my prime, man.
Yeah, but let me tell you, that Cotto, when he came up in the game, everybody around the world, even the British fighters, they were saying, bro, you seen this guy Cotto? He beat this guy called something Jenkins, Kevin Jenkins. I can't remember his full name. Something Jenkins. Anyway, in England, he knocked the guy the fuck out with a body shot. This guy, when he was coming up, Cotto was the man. He had Puerto Rico on his fucking back, right?
Yeah, he's a
I saw
beast.
when I saw Manny destroy him, and I saw Cotto's face at the end of that, I said, holy shit, bro. I became a Manny Pacquiao fan overnight. When I see him beat the fuck out of my favorite fighter, Miguel Cotto, it was like a sad day, but then a happy day to see who the fuck is this motherfucker. Like this guy was bad when he beat Morales. He was bad when he beat Barrera. When he was coming up, he was bad. But this, putting a beating on a man like Miguel Cotto, bro, that was bad for Cotto's how do you call it?
He's got bricks in those hands.
Yeah, that mean he embarrassed Cotto. I find it hard to say that, but he embarrassed Miguel Cotto, bro. He fucked him up.
The combination of heavy hands, angles, foot speed, and hand speed. You know, it's a nightmare, and volume, and he has a gas tank. It's a nightmare. Like, so that's Manny Pacquiao.
And vicious mentality.
Right.
He beat the fuck and broke down Cotto. Yeah, Cotto was basically running, full on running for his life in the last
Let's
round.
see if you guys remember, and let's see who first remembers. There was a fighter who knocked out Eric Morales, and he was coming up, and he was something like 20-0 or something, knockouts. His name was David Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
They put Manny Pacquiao in there with this young champion. Right? Manny Pacquiao.
He beat the Australian guy, the Greek guy, didn't he?
Yeah, bruv, he destroyed this kid. He fucking destroyed his ribs. He broke him up. That kid had to retire. He never came back. Finished him. Manny Pacquiao destroyed this guy called David Diaz, which was a good fighter, but Manny fucked him up. And I think the beatings that he gave some of these fighters, man, like Cotto, that was a crucial beating for me.
Yeah.
I look at Cotto's face, man. That was worse than what Margarito fucking probably did.
Yeah, look, I'm looking at the picture right now. Manny's trunks are completely red, and it started out as white trunks.
Yeah, but you know, people forget the best fight that I ever seen him fight was a fight against the first Juan Manuel Marquez fight. You know, people forget that he had got with Freddie Roach later in his career. That's why he improved. That if you watch the first Juan Manuel Marquez fight, you'll see, and watch the Cotto fight, you see the progression. He started moving his head more. He threw kind of like a slap jab, and then came with a straight left. He wasn't as polished in the first Marquez fight. When you watch him against Cotto, you could see the evolution.
Yeah, Punch, what's happening, brother?
What's good? What's good? Rap star and and my peeps in the panel. Look. I love Manny Pacquiao, the A Division World Champion.
But why you gotta do
World
that?
Champion.
Here we go.
The ambassador,
Why you
the
gotta do
senator,
that,
humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all. I love Manny Pacquiao. But he was in hands, and I ain't
But there's no proof.
and I won't play the dummy. He was in hands. That's like saying Inoue, and not even because Inoue is great. But let's say Inoue, let's say Ioka, let's Ioka goes and beat up the fuck out of Earl the True Spitz, beats up the shit out of Bud Crawford, beat the shit, get the fuck out of here. He was in hands, and I don't give a fuck what anybody
but what I'm
says.
saying is even that, nobody gives a fuck because of Manny Pacquiao's skills, what he's done, like a Roy Jones. like a person like James Toney, like this geezer Manny Pacquiao, his skills alone, people don't give a fuck about
Don't you
this.
think they're all enhanced, Punch? We can assume they all are.
They don't give a shit about
I
that.
think it's more his
Have you
athletic
seen
ability
Floyd's
than
I could
body
say,
as a
anything.
48-year-old?
I
Floyd's
mean,
still got a
look.
six-pack and jacked.
Some of these guys could be enhanced, but a guy like Manny Pacquiao come from 106 and getting knocked out early in his career a couple of times, and then knocking out. We're not talking about he was knocking out and obliterating just top 10 ranked fighters. He was obliterating legends. Get the fuck. He was enhanced. He was enhanced.
Pretty sick. It was pretty sick.
But he was melting people even before when he fought Lelo Adwaba. He was melting people there. He wasn't using. You can look at his body and see he was just a skinny kid.
That's what I'm saying. When he was normal, and then when he finally
But
got
that's saying he was
randomly,
melting people way
then when he
back
got
then.
randomly
But in lower
tested,
divisions, though, they're in the small divisions.
when he got randomly tested, he looked very, very normal versus Floyd Mayweather. And then when he wasn't randomly tested again, remember he didn't get randomly tested versus Broner and versus
Wait
Keith
a minute.
Thurman.
Is this because he beat Keith Thurman?
No, I'm a Manny Pacquiao. It's all over my brother. This is all over my channel. I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan, but I'm not a stupid idiot as well. I'm not dumb. I'm not a dummy. Also,
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like, is it out of the realm of possibility this man cheated? I mean, no.
No, I think you're understating it. I reckon it's very, very likely. But I also think it's very likely that most of the top fighters do it as well. That's why I don't really care too much.
Yo, I even think look when
it's
this
very
guy
likely,
knocked
sure.
out Manny Pacquiao, Marquez, I feel like he was enhanced. We saw it.
Yeah, I
We
agree.
saw it in his body.
He was
He
jacked
said-
as
he
fuck, like
probably
40
said, "You
years
know
old.
what? I can't beat Manny Pacquiao this way, and I know that Manny Pacquiao is enhanced. I got to get on the same shit that Manny Pacquiao is on." And then he did what he did to Manny Pacquiao. Anybody that fucking know boxing knows that Juan Manuel Marquez was enhanced to fight Manny Pacquiao that last fight.
Hey, listen. At this point, after I found out when Shane Mosley took, he was extra enhanced when he beat Oscar De La Hoya, and then Roy Jones Jr. taking shit. Then I don't discredit that anybody was taking it. Maybe all of them have took it when they could and when they can't. Yeah, but we can't take away what kind of freak of nature Manny Pacquiao is.
Yeah.
You're a freak of nature, enhanced freak of nature.
Yeah, but Manny. Well, the thing with Manny never was proven. The thing with Roy Jones and all them guys, they got proven.
You know why it doesn't have to be proven? Because he wasn't randomly tested. So you going by the rules. That's why.
But going off of that, I saw something on Twitter. They said that if Manny Pacquiao was in his prime, he would wash all the welterweights today. What do you guys think about that? And I'll chime in.
Shit, seeing as they don't fight each other, yeah, I have to say he would.
Yeah, I disagree, but okay.
I mean, I think if the top guys fight each other, they're all gonna lose at least once. I mean, you can put Miguel Cotto he could beat all the guys right now at any given time.
We look at Manny Pacquiao and his style. What type of fighters gave him the most trouble? It was counterpunchers like Marquez, right? Marquez was a great counterpuncher. Somebody like Crawford, who's a master counterpuncher, I think will give Manny a lot of trouble.
Hey, do you think Oscar De La Hoya was enhanced ever when he was controlling boxing?
Nah.
Why?
Probably. I bet he was when he went to 68.
Who?
When he went to fight
168.
Where did he fight Hopkins?
When he went to 160.
Hopkins 160.
Oh, 160. My bad. I thought he was at 68.
Yeah, but he started. He's a 6-weight world champion, so he's only 2 weights below Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, but he wasn't like beating the shit out of people like the way Manny was.
That's what's got everybody in the world thinking, why the fuck was he beating up all these guys the way he was beating them?
That's what it was. It's the way that he was beating these guys up. And the thing is who these guys was. These guys wasn't even beating up Like if you look at Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya, they just wouldn't add it. You look at Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya, they wouldn't add it. This guy Manny Pacquiao's coming in from 106, beating dudes up, bigger than him. Like if they wasn't nobody. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, guys. Come on. We know more boxing than this shit.
Mayweather was saying the same shit.
And if let's say Manny Pacquiao was like undefeated and we never saw him lose the way that he lost early in his career, then it makes sense. But come on, bro. Come on, he was going life and death with Morales and Barrea. It's not like he was beating the shit out of these guys either. He was getting his shit kicked in too. But then when he moves up to welterweight, he started fighting these guys. These guys are ain't nobody. He was beating these guys like they ain't shit.
That is suspect when you think about it.
And then it's documented he didn't want to be randomly drug tested. So of course you're gonna think about it. He didn't want to be random, saying that he's scared of needles.
I'm scared of needles, but I have tattoos.
Come on, y'all. I love Manny Pacquiao, but I ain't no dumpling.
Rap star.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat, what they're talking about. Manny was a beast, says Jay Santiago. Edward Pellex says Marquez drank his own piss.
No, wasn't it goat piss or something like that?
Oh, wait.
He says, I forgot why he did that, but
that's like Cambosa right now going to fucking 168 and start beating David Benavidez,
You're doing too
Caleb
much with
Plant,
that one.
Canelo Alvarez. Think about it. That's like George
Cambosa beating the shit out of Benavidez.
That's like George
Now,
Cambosa
what you got to
beating
say
these
about
guys
this?
up.
What do you say about this? That Manny's fighting style and who he fought. Pound for pound, King says we can all agree that Manny had bigger balls and bigger heart than Floyd Mayweather.
No. Based on what?
No.
He needs to elaborate that shit. Just because they had a different fighting style, like, come on now.
That's just that Biggie Tupac dilemma where people that if you like Pacquiao, you gotta shit on Mayweather and vice versa. Nah, Floyd Mayweather was the motherfucking man. He was the fucking goods. Nah, fuck that hate and shit. He was the fucking man. Floyd Mayweather is the motherfucking man.
Yeah, no doubt. Go. At least top 5 all time.
Hey, Bacon Egg said he didn't move up in those weights overnight. He moved up in those weights as he's gradually moved up in those weights, slowly. And then his body grew into becoming to that point that he slowly did it. He didn't just do it overnight. Right? So he's just broken history.
Who?
He broke history, bro.
The most normal fighter that was great and going in age was Floyd Mayweather. You saw, he's getting older, but he performed like he was still great, but performed his age at the same time. He didn't look enhanced.
Yeah.
He didn't look enhanced.
No alcohol.
I mean, this is the same dude, right? Who fucking
now you could get your cortisone shots here and there. You know what I'm saying? I think that, but that's like athletes in itself. Get their cortisone shots, lingering injuries and stuff like that. I don't consider that like cheating and shit like that. But fucking motherfucking Manny Pacquiao was enhanced. He was enhanced. Well, fucking steroid. He is enhanced.
You can say as much as you want. They want no proof.
I'm going to say it to the day I die. I ain't stupid.
But you still ain't got proof.
Man, I don't give a fuck about proof.
That means if you don't have proof,
intellect. I'm smart enough. I'm not a dummy.
Right, but
you
Hawker
could play
Mustang
the dummy
says,
all you want,
yeah,
rap.
but look,
I ain't
Hawker
play no
Mustang.
dummy.
But Hawker
Hey, I was
Mustang
on a
says,
channel with Tim Bradley. He
I'm not
basically
gonna sit here,
confirmed it.
bro. I'm not gonna sit here and call him enhanced because he was a great fighter He's done more than other guys have ever done. And just like Hawker Mustang says, Manny came from 105. That is why he's much greater than Sugar Ray Robinson for some
Bro, when
people.
you in a motherfucking subway, you see a motherfucking crackhead, and you know he a crackhead, but you ain't seen him
We're
smoke
not
crack in
finna.
front of your face.
You know what? Do you want it is?
Mustang is a confirmed racist, so I'm not gonna take his seriously.
This is like
I know.
Lance Armstrong. He cheated, but so did everybody else at the same time. So who fucking
And
cares?
look, the
That's how I
steroids
look at it.
doesn't make you. It don't make you what you're enhanced with, because even Vargas lost when he took steroids against Oscar De La
It
Hoya.
does hurt your legacy, though. Like, it's a stain on your legacy.
Well, then is it a stain on Canelo's?
Absolutely. You
Well,
kidding
some
me?
people don't give a fuck what Canelo cheated.
The fanboys don't.
Well, Canelo cheating people don't care sometimes.
Hey, if you like Manny, it sounds like you like Manny as a fighter. That's cool, but you can't
No,
just
but
sit
I'm
here
just
and
keeping
pretend
it
like.
real. People don't care about Canelo cheating.
Well, yeah, that's because the majority of people on your channel, or at least especially in the chat, are Canelo
You
fans.
can't say majority anything. My channel's open platform for anyone.
Of course, but you could tell by the comments, a majority of them are Canelo fans.
I don't think so. There was people here shitting on Canelo the other day in the chat.
Like I said, a majority,
It
not all.
depends who comes in the chat at that time. We don't know that. We ain't done no fucking see that Canelo's. We got more Canelo fans in this channel. Anyway, it's never been proven, says Hayes.
Let me ask you a question.
So Oscar beat.
Let me ask the panel a question. Does Teofimo Lopez Sr. drinks?
Senior?
Yeah.
Does he drink? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does he?
No, I'm just asking a question. When y'all
I
see
don't
him
know.
talk the way he talk, does he drinks?
I don't know if he drinks, but he's definitely on some shit. I'm just being real.
Nah, he not. You know what I'm saying?
Cocaína.
He
Cocaína.
not.
I'm in love with the coco. That's
Same
Mr.
shit with
Senior.
Manny Pacquiao. I don't gotta see Manny Pacquiao fucking shoot up so I could say that he's enhanced. Motherfucker,
So
he
you saying?
enhanced.
Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah.
That's what I was trying to make the point. He enhanced.
Hey man, you don't gotta. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised, and more than likely, that's probably true.
So Coco the building says Oscar. So Oscar beat Vargas when Vargas was on steroids. Jay
True
Santiago
story.
says Manny was special.
Yes.
Hawker
All that is
Mustang
true.
says Manny was beating up, juiced up fighters himself. That's a good point. Well, look, man, I think Manny was just a great special fighter, bro. You're never going to get a fighter like him again. It's over. That was a one-of-a-kind guy. The man took smoke, fought everybody, fucking anybody. Holy shit.
Yeah, but he's trying to make a little comeback. He needs to stop that shit.
Yeah, you didn't forget that, but what about when they come back for a Furman? People said stop it then.
That was different. Like at least he was active
You never
around that
expected
time.
him to beat Furman, did you?
Who, me? No, actually, I don't know. I don't remember what I think at that time, but I think I had Thurman as a favorite. But you're right. But at this point, just stop, bro. You're gonna end up a vegetable.
Yeah, I had Thurman as the favorite, but also we understand that it wasn't tested.
Neither was Furman.
That's true. They didn't test Thurman either. True story. Nobody was tested.
But that's what wouldn't I understand, but the thing is, let's say if I'm an athlete and I'm an athlete like Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao is a worldwide elite athlete, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there is this notion that I've been a cheater or I'm enhanced. I will be Manny Pacquiao and I'd be like, let me get the random blood test. I will be that guy to show the people that, you know what? But why does it, when he fights these guys in PBC, even these guys that they on the VADA program, but when it's Manny Pacquiao, they nobody is tested. Remember, these guys on the Thurman and these guys in the WBC was on the VADA program, but because of Manny Pacquiao, they don't got to be tested.
Yeah, but the other fighter, like Rachel said the other day, the other fighter like Thurman has to agree, and that's the only way the fight happens. The other fighter also is in the same.
Exactly. So of course they're not gonna agree because there's Manny Pacquiao.
Well, then that means same thing with Thurman. He was on something, so he said, "Fuck it, I'll do it too."
Man, please.
Yeah, man. You see
Stop.
Thurman's body versus fucking. You see Thurman's body versus Mario Barrios.
Stop it.
Motherfucker was on
Stop
something. He was on something. You can see it in his body. He was on something all
He
the
didn't
time.
look like he was on something because he sure as hell didn't fight like it.
But he look at his body and his packs and the fat cunt how he came back looking better than he ever did before. Motherfucker was on something.
You're talking about Thurman versus Pacquiao, or Thurman versus Mario Barrios?
Mario Barrios.
I'm talking about. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao and Thurman. That we talking about Pacquiao.
Man, listen, Manny Pacquiao showed me that any time if Manny Pacquiao's more in his prime, he would have knocked out Thurman.
Probably.
He would
Well,
have stopped Thurman.
I'm going to be honest with you.
But that's
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying.
that wasn't prime Thurman.
It showed us that when Manny Pacquiao was randomly blood tested for the first time, that he looked at normal versus Floyd Mayweather.
But against one of the best fighters who ever did it. Everybody looks normal against Floyd Mayweather. Everybody.
Nah,
Thurman's not on that level. I'm sorry.
It's a difference between look. It's a difference when you lose versus Floyd Mayweather. But when Floyd Mayweather's throwing more punches than you, and you're recorded to throwing 1,000 punches a fight, no. You fucking enhance. You enhance Pacquiao.
Anyway, for me though, regardless of anything else, what Manny did for the sport was amazing. What we saw as fans, what Manny brought to the table, and the fights that he produced, and what he became, one of the most amazing athletes who ever put on gloves ever is going to be Manny Pacquiao. And I think for some of the fans, he will go down as a better fighter, even though we know hardcore's this not true. But there's a debate for some of the fans that Manny Pacquiao is a greater fighter than Floyd Money Mayweather.
Blasphemous.
I'm just saying, a lot of fans will talk like that.
Nah,
well, of course, I know. There's a lot of haters out there.
He's just more than exciting fighter. That's it. That's all he is, more than Floyd.
But
in the later part of his career, he's more of an exciting fighter and have more wars, more fan-friendly fights.
Yeah. Hey, Rapstar, when can I comment on when the beginning of the show when you were talking about, America fighters and standing in the world?
Yeah, I'm just saying that. Go on.
Okay. So, yeah. So you were saying that America has like no superstars or things like that?
If you heard me properly, then you know what I said. I didn't say it like that. I said you ain't got the
face,
the ultimate face of boxing in Americans.
Okay, so out of like the long history of boxing, the one time in like some years we don't have the face of boxing.
That's what I said.
It's basically over. Is that what you're saying?
No, but did you hear what I said? Or you just coming here trying to just listen to what you're hearing and then you want to come and ask me that question? I said the same exact thing what you just said. That America's been running boxing from years. So I think you need to watch that beginning or the way I was saying it. But yeah, the same way. But what's your point?
I'm saying that it's eventually gonna go back to that.
I never said it wouldn't, but it's not there right now.
And if you just want to talk about like as far as like monetary wise and revenue, okay, that's a different discussion. But we're talking about like the actual best fighters; they still come from America.
But now that's a whole different conversation that we can have. It's a whole different conversations that we can start comparing. But we were talking about something completely different. So to me, it's probably something that you have to just accept it. And I think that's something hard for some of the American fans to do.
I think that the true kings in boxing is Canelo and AJ. AJ could come to America and still almost sell out Madison Square Garden, and he could go to London. Sure? No, because that was in Madison Square Garden. The one sold out with Andy Ruiz. and nobody really knew who Andy Ruiz was. So he could come to America and come to the Mecca and almost
So that's
sell
still
out.
a Mexican and a British guy. But go on.
Yeah, but it
But go
doesn't
on.
matter. In New York, it doesn't matter. That shit don't play. That plays in the West Coast. The Mexican fan base on the West Coast. When it comes to New York, the Mexican fan base, it don't work here. So if you
So
could
who's
still
your?
do,
Sorry, go on. Go on.
you know what I'm saying? So
He's not selling Tank.
So
Not in
who's your?
America.
So let me
so
ask you this,
hold
Dirk.
on, let me
Who's
let
your?
me let me finish.
Go on.
Let me finish. So the Tyson Fury, he don't sell shit over here. Unless that it was the Deontay Wilder. And even with Deontay Wilder, the shit don't even sell out in arena.
Didn't he sell 800,000 pay-per-views?
That's what but I just said with Deontay Wilder.
That's still
But
huge
the gate,
numbers.
but the gate here, without Deontay Wilder, he almost sold 5,000 tickets in Las Vegas.
So he's more of a superstar in Europe.
He's a superstar in London. He's a
Not
superstar in
London, in
Europe.
the whole of England. Let's talk it
AJ, I
straight.
think is a
And
super.
Ireland. And Ireland.
AJ, in both sides of the pond for me is a superstar. Canelo Alvarez,
Maybe, yeah, but it's still not an
Canelo
American.
Alvarez could rank up numbers here in Mexico if he fights in Mexico, and if he goes fights in London with Ryder, he's going to do numbers. He's a worldwide star. I think, in my opinion, Canelo Alvarez and AJ is the true superstars and kings of boxing.
Well,
I mean,
anyway, the
you
main
can't
thing is
argue with that. Those are the
that
facts.
answers my questions anyway. That is not the American man right now.
Not yet. Wait until
But
Tank
it's
gets
not
this
right
Ryan
now.
Garcia
It's
fight.
not. It's not. Right now we're talking about. See, look, you're talking about the future. The problem is, Dirk, you're the same as me. You can't. You're thinking to yourself, how come we were running boxing, and today it's not fucking Americans who are taking over the whole show? They're not running the numbers. They're not got the biggest numbers in the world. I understand it. Even I was thinking, how come the Americans are not grasping the the business that way? But
Do
it's
you know
because,
why?
well,
Because
we're gonna get to
unlike
that.
the Brits, no disrespect, we're actually good at other sports.
Yeah, but we're not
And
going to go there right now. What we're going to talk about is boxing. See, you trying to get away from it just to make America look good. I'm too much for you, bro. Them troll things
no,
don't work for me.
am I
But what I'm
wrong?
saying to you,
Basketball is more popular than
Dirk,
boxing.
I'm just going to educate you here that right now, you saying the future's America again. We don't know. Because right now, the way the American fans are acting and the fucking fanboyism out there, even the boxers don't want to connect with their fans. You look at the American boxers, they curse their own fans. You look at how Teofimo gets treated. You look at how these people like Terence Crawford talks to his fans. Even Errol Spence says, go fuck yourselves. Because there ain't no connection anymore like that. Ain't nobody talking for the fans.
No, there is a connection. The connection is the hate, but the hate
That's
still
it, then
brings
it's the hate, Dirk. You hate,
the hate
you
still
guys are
brings
haters.
the hate still brings dollars.
Yeah.
So
Man,
is
if these motherfuckers make the fights happen, the fans will show up. Period.
So who's the big top three top American stars then? Who's the top three?
I would say
The same
Wilder,
thing, I bet
Spence,
you
and
what I
Tank.
said. What is it?
Wilder, Spence, and Tank.
That's exactly what I said. If you look
Yeah.
at my life.
But what other country even has three guys that fight on pay-per-view?
Yeah, but your three guys can't even generate what one fucking Mexican come over there and destroy America, and that's Canelo Alvarez.
But that's not fair to compare him because Canelo comes from a different.
I'm just saying.
He comes from a different era.
Today's era is the Mexicans are fucking running it, bro. Just fucking the man from Mexico is running it.
No, that's just one Mexican.
Yeah.
So one Mexican means all Mexicans run boxing. Okay, that's nice to know.
Yeah, but he's been running it. That Mexican has been running it. Yes, he has.
That's one. The Mexican supports his fighters.
Bro, let me tell you something. Look. Here's the yeah. Okay, thank you, Punch. So here's the truth. In America, Mexican
I already know about the
Americans.
American dynamics.
But yeah, I know. But in America, Mexican Americans care way more about boxing than African Americans or even white Americans. If to us and white Americans, boxing is like a niche sport. African Americans and white Americans rather watch NFL football, rather watch basketball, and then even baseball, and then somewhere around there comes.
I think you ain't got a fighter which is connecting with the people more like that. Like Wilder had
Perhaps.
Wilder's got a lot of fans. Wilder got a lot of American African fans.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. There hasn't been a fighter that can connect with the fans like that. But
Yeah.
Because you have
Tank is capable of doing that, but he has to fight somebody.
Well, Tank can do that maybe if he beats Ryan, but he also is a man playing the different sides. Like, you know, with him,
Mhm.
he's got to be a bit more out there. He got to talk properly. He can't let people talk for him.
but also you gotta understand
Absolutely.
also America is also most of a melting pot. So you
Right.
can have any ethnicity, you know what I'm saying, and it could relate to anybody in America because it's like an McGregor could relate to a bunch of Irish people here. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
America in the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of different ethnicity.
Right. There's a lot of Irish Americans here. That's a fact. But as far as Tank talking more, I don't think that's really necessary because his fighting style talks for him. People want to pay money to watch him fight because he's
But when
exciting.
he was letting Leonard Ellerby and Mayweather do the talking before, it was making him look like a joke anyway. Like, we
I
don't fight
guess.
nobody. We fight in our own camps. We got the money. We got the pay-per-view star, blah,
Hey
blah,
man,
blah, blah,
if
blah.
Tank was a mute and he was knocking motherfuckers out left and right, people would tune in.
Well,
Trust me.
people still tune in for Tank. Tank's still a star. Isn't he a top three?
Yeah.
You just put him ahead of Terence Crawford.
Oh, absolutely. And if he beats Ryan Garcia, that will take him to a new level.
What about if Ryan beats Tank?
Same thing with him. Like, in order to become a star, like
Does Ryan become a star
Canelo.
if he beats Tank?
No, here's the difference between why the reason why Canelo became a star in the first place. You gotta fight a guy like Mayweather, or a Mayweather has to beat somebody like De La Hoya in order to become a star. You can't skip that process. You know. So in order to become a superstar in boxing, you probably have to take out an old legend or somebody who's more star power than you have.
Right.
So that's what.
I mean, it's a shame as well how promoters are talking about these American fighters. Like what Eddie Hearn said, look, the facts are nobody gives a fuck about Errol Spence and Crawford. That's why they can't even generate their money. They have to go to every investor in
Well,
the world.
nobody wants to take anything serious from Eddie Hearn because he's a failed
No, but
promoter. He's
but
failed
they
to promote
say
anything
no,
decent.
but they also say the two names are trying to get the money that even they're in their position in America, they're not worth that today because of what boxing is in America.
What you think Tyson Fury, let's say Tyson Fury versus Usyk, undisputed heavyweight in America, what do you think they're gonna sell out if they put it in America?
Nowhere.
It's not really an American fight, I think. That's
So
a
there you
British
go.
fight or
So there
Saudi
you
Arabia.
go. So you got the heavyweight undisputed, and Tyson Fury is this megastar. You telling me that won't even sell out nowhere in America? That he's not a real that he's not real. He's not the real king.
And here's the reality of Punch and Rap Star.
Yeah, but his numbers are still huger than everybody else now. So he's in the top 3 position of where he's at, attraction, money, and
how
what
much
he
you
is.
want to bet AJ?
And still people know Tyson
Not even.
Fury's made more in America than they know some of these other people in America.
How much you want to bet AJ and Deontay Wilder sells more than Tyson Fury and Usyk anywhere in the planet?
Yeah, but that's a different particular topic that we've already known that was a big fight from a long time ago.
No, so I'm just saying that the conversation.
So it don't matter because at the end of the day, Tyson Fury is still in pole position. What he's doing in England ain't nobody doing anyway. He's selling out more numbers now than AJ.
I'm saying
in
AJ
England.
is bigger.
No, even they said that to Eddie Hearn. He goes, I got to think about it now.
I'm saying
because
AJ
I don't
is
know.
bigger
Because I
worldwide.
don't know Tyson Fury's structure or business now. No one knows. We know he's a huge name.
But look,
he's a huge name, bro.
The last time AJ fought was where?
Saudi, right?
It wasn't in London either.
Saudi.
Oh, and then before that, where was it?
When he fought Ruiz?
No, he fought Usyk. I mean, what's the numbers when he fought Usyk?
Yeah, we're not saying AJ ain't a big name. He's a man. He's a huge name.
I'm saying he's a king.
Well, maybe, but maybe in the numbers, he could be slightly ahead of still Fury. At the end of the day, if he's the king, the British man's the king.
And then Earl Spence, they could do almost 40,000 in Sheffield, and Earl Spence does almost 40,000 in Texas. So that means in two sides of the pond, his gate been good.
Yeah, but still, Errol Spence ain't nobody compared to the people that we're talking about.
But I'm just saying, in two sides of the pond, he could do good.
Yeah, but what we're saying is that was years ago, and today Errol Spence can't even make the fight with Crawford because of the money. That's what even like it's not big
No,
enough.
that's but Crawford's fault.
Well, it's not big enough. It's not big enough. They're not big enough names. They're just not
But
big.
I
Americans are
think
If
not
he
big
could
enough
sold
names.
40,000 a gate with Ugas, he could do it with Bud Crawford too.
Well,
But also this, I think it can do at least 4 to 500,000 first pay per view,
yeah.
and then the second one, if it's a great like classic fight, the second one can do at least 1 million, in my opinion.
See, the thing is, though, Errol Spence was willing to bet on himself a little bit there on the pay per view, but Crawford didn't want to bet on himself. He wants guaranteed more money.
Yeah, he's 36, man. Like, and he's got a lot of kids. So I mean, I'm not surprised
He
he's.
ain't
But
about that life. He at lastminute.com, he
I'll be
wasn't
honest with you,
about that.
bro. Let's be real. These, like we said, these guys they risk their lives for this.
Yeah, so
And a fight,
he's at a stage where money is more than anything to him. That's
yeah,
it.
a
But
fight like this, they deserve like 20 million or whatever it is that they're asking for. But like you said, it's not there, or at least Showtime doesn't believe that money is there, so they're not willing to just shell it out. Because you saw they're willing to shell out with Canelo, obviously, because
yep.
they know they're gonna get their money back. So yeah.
But at this point, Crawford still wants to fight, and he's telling Errol Spence that, look, I'm ready for the fight now, so let's get it done. I made my money. Let's go
Yeah,
again.
I mean, what choice? I mean, either that or fight one of these young lions. I don't think he wants to do that.
So he's asking Errol Spence, let's get this negotiation going again.
Yeah. Honestly, they should vacate Earl Spence's belts. They can fight at 154 because I'm tired of this shit.
You think this negotiation will happen again?
It will, but I'm tired of waiting. Like we gotta wait another 6 months because this dude got another car accident. Fuck that shit. You're holding on to the division. This fight should have happened in November. That's my opinion.
Well, they might make it happen in this November in 2023.
Oh my god. Unbelievable. This is worse than Pacquiao Mayweather. At least that fight was actually big, but whatever.
Oh yeah, these guys ain't even worth, not even like they said, 10% of that fight.
Nope.
They're not even worth 10% of the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight.
Nope. Sure not.
Yeah, well, it's what it is, but I think maybe, who knows, Errol Spence holding back, maybe thinking, fuck it, I'm still going to fight Crawford. I'm going to hold back till July or June, to June.
That'd have been a long time. When did he fight Ugas?
I don't know now. Has it been over a year?
By the time we get to June or July, I'm sure it will be.
I can't tell.
Oh well. He said no tune-up, so fuck that shit. As soon as he's ready to go fight Crawford.
Yeah, well, to be fair with you, though, do you think Errol Spence should do business with Crawford after the way Crawford played him?
The question is will Al Heyman and those people do business with Crawford?
Do you think they'll trust Crawford after Crawford shitting on their name like that? On Al Heyman and everything. Hey, is anybody else in the chat? Mirage? Mirage is wanking, playing with himself. He's always playing with himself, that fucker. No, but do you really think that Al Heyman, after the way he put his name down, you think Al Heyman will trust Crawford to do business with him again?
That's a good question.
I mean, after the man tried to say Al Heyman's this and Al Heyman capping and he didn't want... Al Heyman must be thinking, you fucking wasted everybody's time.
Yeah. They might not even want to do business with him anymore. That's true.
They might not want to do business with Crawford again.
I mean, shit. Well, if that's the case, then give these young guys the opportunity. Because, like, what are we doing? You know. I think Ennis beats all of them, anyways.
Who?
Ennis.
Okay.
The next American superstar, the face of boxing.
Right now, he ain't nothing on boxing. He has to get there.
That's why I said the next.
Ted Bayless.
Yo.
Is Manny Pacquiao special? Or what do you think
You
of
said,
Manny Pacquiao?
you said what?
What do you think of Manny Pacquiao, bro, overall, his career?
Oh, man, he's had an illustrious career. Multiple division champion, you know what I'm saying?
What's your best fights about Manny?
Best fights about Manny. The Cotto one is a good one. I like the Cotto win. I like the Thurman win because he was over 40 and he fought a young guy. You know what I'm saying? Still showed he had supremacy in the division.
Well, I never thought you'd say that, but you did.
That can
The
only
De,
be one Tyson Fury.
Lay!
the De La Hoya fight.
Yo, Dirk is drunk again, saying nonstop about the next star and all that shit, man. He tripping. Where the pay-per-view numbers at?
So who's the next star?
We're not gonna have one, bro. I'm sorry to break it to you. It's gonna be real hard. I think it's gonna be a couple years. Like it's gonna be really hard, bro. With the markets going, like shit. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, bro, like he can, but it's gonna be really hard because, like I said, the market is different, bro. It's
I'll say
changing.
The next
I'll
star
say
in
this.
boxing?
Yeah, I'll
It's
say
gonna be
this. I'll say this. If they can feed Boots, Keith Thurman, Crawford, or Spencer, one of those two, at least he can become the next star. And
Maybe, yeah,
then
you're right. Yeah, but I don't think he beats Spence, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe when Spence is like 36, 37, but nah, he ain't fucking with Spence right now. And with Crawford, maybe a couple years. I'm telling you, bro. With Keith Thurman, he hasn't, but Keith Thurman can outbox. Like, I don't know why people think Keith Thurman is sweet. Like, we're saying eye test, but I don't like rushing these prospects because I've seen a lot of prospects. A lot of people say and they don't turn out to be that guy, or they turn out to. It's like I'd rather have them
well,
take their time. Man.
Keith Thurman, out of his own mouth, he said, have you seen Draw in his fight?" And he said, "Yeah, I have." After the first time, he said he never seen him fight. He said, "How would you describe his style?" He reminds me a little bit of Sugar Ray Leonard, a little bit of Roy Jones, a little bit of Floyd, and a little bit of me. Now, when you describe somebody like that, does that sound like somebody you want to fight?
I mean, shit. I mean, like you said, they're giving him his props, but I mean,
That's high praise, bro. Those are legendary fighters.
Shit, I mean, bro, I've heard a lot of legends
Outside of
say stuff
Thurman.
about. Yeah, I've heard a lot of legends or fighters say about certain guys, and they don't turn out to be that guy, or they turn out to be like when Mike Tyson used to praise Lubin. I mean, Lubin didn't really, he still has a
Man,
career, but
hey, look, I was here when Lubin was coming up. I never thought that dude was a special fighter.
nah, stop it, bro. Everybody
I
was
swear
saying
to
that.
God. I
No,
swear to God.
I thought he
And
was
guess
good,
what?
but
I saw Earl Spence come up. I didn't think he was a special fighter either. I thought he was
no,
good.
no. I mean, here's the thing, bro. I knew Spence was like. It's because you understand, bro. With Spence, what happened is, bro, he got in car accidents and like
No,
all
I'm
many
talking about his prime, Earl Spence, when he fought like Kell Brook and when
He's
he
still
fought
in his
Lamont
prime.
Peterson.
No, he's still in his prime. He was a beast. The problem is he kept fucking getting injured and he kept having accidents and things that
Mm-hmm.
like are out of his control. He's still in his prime, but like I said, it's just the fact that he hasn't, like, example, he's the same age as Canelo, but like, bro, he's still a one division champion. He hasn't moved up. He hasn't like went undisputed. That's the problem because it's not like obviously with the Crawford shit, that's not on him, but the accident, the layoffs, this act. I mean, it's out of his control sometimes, but some of that shit is like what just happened right
Bro,
now.
but look, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Earl Spence does not have the talent Draw Ennis has.
I mean,
Like
I
this
think
dude,
Spence is time, but I feel you. If you think skill wise, Booth is more skill, but I think Spence has more like I don't know, bro. Spence,
fundamentals.
yeah. Skill wise, Booth is better, but I think Spence is hard. I don't know. I see something in Spence that I think no, this guy is legit because, bro, like
Mm-hmm.
he's hungry. I don't know. Like you said, he started late, but
Well, I mean, uh, how you think? What do you think? These young fighters, they're hungry too. They've never even seen $1 million.
you're right about that. Hey, like we'll see what happens, but like I said, Spence better pick it up because my homie is like 32. Like he still hasn't gone undisputed. He hasn't even moved up in weights. Like, bam, he's
Yeah, I
just the
love Earl
one.
Spence.
But like you gotta say, as a fan, it's kind of sad because you expect him to already moved up, right? Like unified, like fought those guys. He's still at welterweight, like chasing that
Yeah,
last go. So it's like I don't know.
yeah, that's true. But I don't know, bro. Like I I could be wrong because the things I hear about Boots, either he's the biggest hype job of all time, or he's the
Bro,
real
here's the
deal.
thing. Here's the
It's,
thing. If he becomes a champion, they're not hype job. Hype job is like when they're still like not champions, in my opinion. Hype job is like if they still
Berlanga.
nah,
That
Josue
dude.
Vargas, Josue Vargas, Josue Vargas. That's a hype job.
Jose Bar. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Edgar Berlanga still got time because bro, you gotta remember he was on a knockout streak, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. I seen him knock out a dude that gave that dude that just beat Oscar some fucking work, and Berlanga smashed him in one round. That's when I said, okay,
He,
this
he
motherfucker.
he just fought a Colombian dude that Benavides beat the shit out of. Like
And
that
Zurdo,
dude's
yeah, bro, David and Zurdo
Belanga's
fought
a
that dude.
nobody, bro.
Okay, but
Belanga's
let's
a
talk about
nobody.
Berlanga. Is Berlanga a hype job, Mirage?
it's looking like it. Okay, go ahead, Mirage.
Man, why you let Mirage cocksucking ass on you, man? This dude doesn't know about boxing. You're nobody.
You're talking about Errol Spence, man. That guy doesn't impress me at all, to be honest.
Man,
Doesn't impress
nobody
me.
impresses you, faggot. Only you, David cocksucking David fan that you're not even a real fan of impresses you.
I watch Errol Spence. I see just a basic, straight up and down
Basic. Well, he has 3 belts, buddy. He has 3
boxer.
belts, buddy. He has 3
Okay,
belts.
Mirage. See, you know I like you, bro,
Jab,
but
jab,
what?
jab,
You
left
tripping.
hand. Jab,
Bro,
jab,
remove this dude.
left
This doesn't
hand.
know boxing. He calls a
Hey,
guy
No,
that's basic,
no
but he got 3
dynamics,
belts.
nothing special.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
what's
Mirage.
up?
Wow
You
factor.
guys hear me?
That's the bottom
Now,
line right
Mirage, you're
there,
talking
folks.
shit.
That's
Now
it.
you're talking shit because Errol Spence is today's
Dude, I don't care if he's
version of
got 20
Marvin
belts.
Hagler.
I judge him what they
Errol
do in
Spence
the
is
ring.
today's version of Marvin Hagler, bro.
Hey,
Oh, what?
hey,
He is
Mirage.
though. He is
Hey,
though. You fucking idiots.
Marvin Hagler? I mean,
Yes.
Marvin Hagler was a fucking beast. This guy just
All right.
fucking
D Calico.
boring.
D Calico. Is
Basic
Errol
fighter.
Spence a special fighter, or this man's calling him from Australia basic?
What's
Man,
special about him? What's
yeah,
special
man,
about him?
man,
All right, I'm
watch
gonna let D Calico cook you. Go on, D.
See what makes him so jealous is the fact that he can throw a right and
What's
a
so
left.
special about him? Answer the
No, watch
question.
this. Watch this. See what makes you jealous is you can throw a right and a left. It just don't have the same. You know what I'm saying?
Why am I
it-
jealous? I'm not a boxer. Do you have,
because
do you have
no,
any
what I'm saying,
argument to make?
bro,
Okay,
you
this
are
guy's.
average.
I thought you said
Like,
he's going to cook. Rap
bro,
star. This
bro,
guy's
Let
no,
him
watch
talk,
this.
bro.
You average
just
as
keep
fuck.
interrupting the guy. Can you just be quiet? Hey, listen, D
He's
Calico.
talking about my boxing
Yeah,
skills.
but listen, listen. Give him 2
Exactly,
minutes.
and you're
Give
saying
him 2
that
minutes.
he has
Go
your
on.
level of skills, basically.
Or is that the standard
Cook
for
him.
me?
Cook him. Cook
Huh?
him. He's
Hey, let
cooked
him talk, Mirage, before I shut this whole fucking shit down. Let him talk. Go on, bro.
Hey, for a guy to have basic level of skills, what make man, bro? How the hell could you become a champion when everybody's basic or better? Some people better than
Thank
basic.
you. Thank you. That makes
Let
no
him
sense.
cook, bro. Then Mirage can talk. Go on.
Who
Go
said?
on.
So you
Man,
done?
come on, man. Hey, but no, obviously he's a total package.
Well,
He's a total package.
you have to
Now,
ask who
is he the
did
most
who did he?
gifted? Is he the most gifted boxer? No. He's the most grittiest. He's the toughest. He's the most, consistently great at this point. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
whatever,
Like, I
bro.
don't know who
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah,
I don't know who
that's
you can
just
put over
fucking.
it.
That's
Who
just
can you put
fucking.
over Errol
Hey,
Spence?
what's
That's
up?
just
Can you guys
rhetoric. I'm
hear me?
talking about.
After Mirage answers, I'll answer your question, bro. But go ahead, Mirage.
Yeah, that was just some fucking flowers and word salad. I'm talking about in the ring. When I watch this guy fight, I don't care if he's got 10 belts. I judge him. What does he do in the ring? How does he fight? What does he do? Is there dynamics to his game? Does he have the X factor?
And
does he stand out in any area? The answer is no. He's a
You-
7
it-
out of 10
Hey,
straight
okay.
up,
He's
and
just
He's
a
a
big,
he's
seven.
strong
beating
dude.
six.
I
Okay,
He's
agree.
beating
okay.
I
six
agree
Let me
out
with
of
let me
10.
let me
Mirage.
hey let me respond
Mickey
to
Garcia moved up. Mickey
let me respond to
Garcia.
Mirage
He did it. He
after
got
he's
him in a
done.
unanimous decision.
Okay.
Danny Garcia, again, irrelevant in this weight division decision.
He was a
I mean, let's
champion.
see,
He was a champion in the
in
division,
another
though.
division. Like, who
Irrelevant.
did he
Okay.
even?
Okay. Let me tell you
So
what makes Mirage. Let me tell you what makes Errol Spence good. Because
I didn't
regardless if
deny that he's good. He's a good
yeah,
fighter. Yeah, that's it. Is he
is he a
special?
special? Is
Now
he a
he's the
special
best.
Is he like a special generational type of fighter? Absolutely not. He's not. I don't see that.
That's it.
But
That's
he
the
is
next argument.
but he is a great fighter. I think he's actually an all time great.
Okay.
Like he could compete with any welterweight in history.
All-time
But
great. Okay, based on what? He beat
All-time
Kell
great.
Brook.
okay,
He
well let me
beat
tell
Kell
you. Let me
Brook
tell you why.
for
Let me
the
tell you
for the
why.
welter. Hang on, for the
Oscar De La
welterweight
Hoya even
title.
said it, motherfucker. Oscar
He
De La
beat
Hoya even
Kell
said
Brook,
it,
and then he
bro.
split decision Sean Porter,
Oh my
who
god,
was
bro.
a
Because
fucking brawler.
Yo,
okay,
Derek,
okay.
and this is
Let
coming
me
from a
let me tell
David
you.
fan.
Then he beat Ugas, who's a
Yo,
fucking nobody,
bro.
who's a
Hey, now you,
nobody,
yo,
who's a
now you,
35-year-old
Hey,
nobody.
yo,
He beat
yeah,
him without
I
a belt.
understand, Mirage. I know his resume. I know
bro,
how you feel
So
about Earl
hey,
Spence.
it's
But
all
let,
smoke and mirrors. It's smoke and mirrors.
Derek, you see why people don't like David fans, right? This is coming from a David fan. Imagine, bro. Oscar De La Hoya literally said Spence was good. This is coming from Oscar De La Hoya, motherfucker. The
Hey, can
one
you
of
guys
the.
hear me or not?
yeah, we hear you, bro.
Now
Yeah,
you
we
see,
hear
now
you
Okay.
you
now.
see what.
All right,
Now you see
hold
what.
on a second. I got something to say right quick. Because this dude's always talking about talent and people ducking. Did Maidana have more talent than Broner? Talent don't
No.
always win fights.
No, not at all. Madonna was a one-trick pony. He
That's
just got.
true. I agree.
And
I
then
agree.
and then people think just because you're a big welterweight, yeah, you can beat more talented guys. But when you start moving up in weight, your ass is in trouble.
You slow down.
It depends. If you don't
No,
have the
you slow
skills,
down.
Who's the
yeah,
best
of
That
course.
fighter?
don't
But
matter.
if
Slow
you have the
down.
Look,
skills, you can
listen,
survive.
No.
Slow
That's not
down.
true.
no, that's
It's
not
gonna be
true.
hard.
Because look, I'm gonna say something.
Floyd.
Roy
Spence,
Jones and James Toney are
Nah,
perfect examples.
Floyd didn't fight.
yeah, but
Floyd didn't
Floyd
fight
is
the.
special. Spence is not. He's not fast. He don't got good defense. Spence fights like a big Mexican
He
pressure
got good
fighter.
It's,
defense.
it's, it's not
Okay,
that he's
okay.
not. It's not
All
that
right,
he's
hold on,
not
time out. So
fast.
He
this
got
is
good
this is
He
why I
defense.
makes good
wanted.
fights.
Nah, Spence
Hey,
got good
let me
defense.
respond because
He's just not fleet
this
footed.
guy interrupted me. So let me speak, please.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what people get wrong about Earl Spence. People think he's some come forward basic ass fighter, and he's
He
not.
beat people up.
He actually knows how to box. He proved
He
that
was
against
an
Mikey Garcia.
Olympian. Go on.
Okay,
He can
let me
box.
finish. Exactly. He was an Olympian. You don't win a what was it? What he medaled at the Olympics, right?
Oh, he did it.
I don't-
That,
He
Okay,
did
but
it. But
that
he
that's
made
a
it.
He
But he
terrible.
made the
made
That's a
it.
team.
But
He
terrible
made the
example.
team.
but still, he was a highly touted amateur, and you don't do that by being a come forward basic boxer.
that's not.
So
That's not true.
and,
That's not true.
on top
That's
of that,
not true. But he
No,
was.
let me
That's a
Yeah.
finish. Let me
terrible
finish.
example.
Hey, let me
No,
finish.
it's
I'll let you
true.
guys go, please.
Y'all hate.
On top of that, Earl Spence is a master inside fighter. He knows how to he knows how to frame. He knows how to pin and get leverage on his opponents to get his inside shots off. A lot of guys don't know how to do that, and the dude's work rate is ridiculous. He could probably throw 100 punches around without getting tired. His defense actually is he's fun. He's basically Tim Duncan. If you guys watch Tim Duncan play basketball, he's not flashy, but he gets the job done, and he's a great player.
But how
And you
does that
said a
make you a
very good
special
point.
fighter?
No, wait. He said a
Do you
very
know the
good point.
standard for special is
Let
very
me just
high?
say this, Mirage. His very good point is you go look at Spence's punch
Yeah.
output to the body to the head. He's always ahead of his opponents. His
Yeah, so is
work rate,
Benavidez, and you
his
don't give him no
work
credit.
rate,
You
Errol
don't give him no
Spence's
credit.
work
Benavidez
rate
any credit.
yeah, but Errol Spence's work rate is second to nobody.
Right,
No,
Like
he'll
he's
break
on
you down.
another
Benavidez
level.
works even harder. Benavidez
Okay,
throws more
okay,
punches.
listen.
Yeah, you
Do,
don't give him
do
no
you
credit. This
see?
guy's an all-time great suddenly because of his work rate. What the
I
fuck?
don't
I'm
think
just letting you
Benavidez is a
know
better inside
his
fighter
work
than
rate
We're
is
Earl
not talking
great.
Spence.
about
Okay,
David
who's his
Benavidez.
best win? Let's get serious. Give
Okay,
me
look.
Errol Spence's best win.
We're just
Do you
talking
guys
about as a fighter, man. You're just gonna find ways to discredit
do
anyone.
you guys
What's
see
Errol
Errol
Spence's
Spence
best win?
being
You
a
all right?
four-weight world champion? Do you see Errol Spence being able to move up to 68 and beating somebody like Benavidez or
I mean,
Nope.
Andrade or
Nope.
He's
somebody
not
like
moving
that?
up at
he's
all.
probably
Nope.
three division is good
Yeah.
enough. Like he doesn't have to go to
I think.
68.
I think
At
Floyd is
best,
gonna
he
be too
ends his
much, bro.
career at
Like
Hey,
55.
What's
motherfuckers,
his
I
best
see
win?
Errol
Is
Spence
anybody?
going
Is
up
any
catch weight and
motherfucker
giving
going to
Canelo.
answer?
I see Errol Spence going catch weight and giving Canelo troubles. How about that?
I don't see
hell
that.
no. No, I don't
I
see
Yeah,
don't
that,
see
At
that's
bro.
that.
you.
165,
I
yeah, I
think
can
I
see
think
that.
I think
No,
at
no,
catch weight,
he
Errol
said it.
Spence
No,
can
he
give
said he's not
Canelo
gonna do the
problems.
catch weight. I once
How
it. No,
about
I
that?
think he's still.
How about
No,
that?
I think. No, I
This
don't
man
think so,
walks
bro.
around 190. He
160
can fight at
anyway. Errol
165.
Spence can fight at
No. He
160.
funny. He already said
Errol
I could
Spence
see
can
him.
fight Canelo Alvarez at 160, bro.
Is anybody going to
No.
tell me his best win or not?
Go ahead.
I would say his best win was when he went to England wrestled and fought Kell Brook.
Kell
At
Brook.
At that time, Kell Brook was a great fighter or a good fighter.
He was good. He was good. I consider him great.
He's a good fighter. Kell Brook's
He was great. No, he was great, bro.
Was Kell Brook elite?
Sean Porter was a good win. I would say Ugas is a good win. Danny Garcia is a good win. Like, he's basically run through the entire welterweight division outside of Crawford and the new young guys.
He's got a bunch of
Outside of
wins, good
Crawford and
wins,
the new
but
young guy, yo, put some respect on
he's
Keith
never
Thurman
beaten an
name.
elite fighter.
Man, fuck
He
Keith
hasn't
Thurman.
even
Just kidding.
destroyed these fighters. He hasn't even. He couldn't. Danny Garcia. No.
He
The
destroyed
other guy.
Ugas. That's cap. And he
Yeah.
destroyed Kell Brook.
Who the fuck is Ugas? 36 years old. He got lucky versus a fucking
Yeah, but he beat
semi-retired.
Manny, innit? So what do you want him to do? He
What a
beat Manny.
41-year-old.
So he was in position, you idiot.
Semi-active Manny
Doesn't matter
Pacquiao.
what
That
you
doesn't mean
say.
jack shit.
Don't matter what you say.
I'm breaking it down. He has no elite wins. He's beaten a bunch of
No, he was in
opportunists.
position.
Mickey Garcia.
No, see, you
was
sound like
inactive
Mirage,
for 1
no,
year.
let me talk. Mirage, keep the same energy for the guys you like,
Mickey
motherfucker.
Garcia was
Keep the
inactive for
same
1 year.
energy.
Hey,
Keep the same
Benavidez
energy.
ain't got shit on Errol Spence.
Moved up 2
Exactly,
divisions.
exactly.
Hey, Mirage,
You
let's
see,
be
bro.
honest, bro. If you wanted to, you could cherry pick every great fighter's opponents and say this happened.
Yeah. No. But you with the Mirage guys, it's guys that he don't like. He does that. But the guys he
It's
likes,
not just the resume. It's the eye test. It's both.
no,
It's
bro.
just
look
You're
at
biased,
fucking
bro.
Benavidez'
Bro,
resume.
bro, you're not a David fan. You just don't like fighters that are threat to other, and then when they lose, you
So
drop
he
them. You're
fought
not even a
Kell
real
Brook
fan.
after Kell Brook got TKO'd by Gennady Golovkin, so
But
he
what?
was already broken.
But look at
So
bro.
he
That's
got
not
leftovers.
Spencer's fault.
He got Gennady's leftovers.
Everybody
And you're
fights
talking about
leftovers,
he's a great fighter?
motherfucker. Everybody fights leftover. David fought Lemieux after he got knocked the fuck out by Triple G and got schooled by.
TKO.
Hey,
You're not
what
keeping
is your eye
energy.
test? What does your eye test tell you about Jerron Ennis?
He looks special to me. Yes, he does look special.
I agree with that.
Yeah, he looks special in the way that Spence doesn't. He's
Yeah,
got
but against
dynamics.
who? Against who is he
X
looking
factor.
special with?
Hey, man,
that's not the
talent is
point. You can
talent,
look-
rap star.
Hey,
You can look-
Benavidez ain't got no
hang
talent.
on. When Mike Tyson was coming up,
bro.
hang on.
Bro, you're a
When Mike
Benavidez
Tyson was coming
fanboy.
up,
I'll show
he
you,
was
Kellen,
fighting.
when
He was
Mandel was
fighting.
knocking everybody out.
If you don't think Benavidez has talent,
don't tell me
something's
that
wrong with
shit.
you.
Nah,
No, he got
Benavidez ain't got no
talent. He
talent.
got he got
Against who?
talent,
He ain't got
but
no
Against who
defense.
is he special,
He
bro?
ain't got nothing but
Against
offense.
who?
yo, no, he got talent, but he's not what they make
Hey,
him out to be.
let me
That's the
answer
thing.
Rapstar's
Benavidez got
question
zero
real quick. Let me
Ain't
answer
even, it's a
Rapstar's question
statement.
real
Ain't even a question. It's a statement here.
Okay. Well, let me respond to it then.
Yeah.
You said against who? When LeBron, I'm gonna give you a basketball analogy.
I don't
When
want to hear
LeBron,
that shit,
Jesus
man. None of that
Christ.
fucking bullshit.
no,
I
because
want to know against who is he
it'll make
fighting,
perfect
bro.
sense.
He said
It'll make
LeBron.
perfect sense.
Anybody,
When
sometimes
LeBron
everybody can look
James was in
special.
high school and he was playing against high school kids, even back then we knew he was special. We didn't have to see him against the pros.
Yeah, but what we're saying is a lot of people can look special. Edgar Berlanga was knocking everybody
No,
out
he
in the
didn't look
first
special.
round.
No, that doesn't.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
Everybody
That is
cannot
true.
look special
Bro,
sometimes
they
going
was
against those
Okay,
kind of
but
opponents.
did Earl
We'll
Spence look
see
this
how
special against
special
this
you
level of
are.
opponents when he was coming up?
You'll
He
see
did.
how
He did.
special
He
you
did.
are
But
when you
Not
get
really.
to a certain
yeah, he
point,
did, bro.
and then you got to
Rapstar.
fight somebody.
Do you
Then
reckon
you
No,
know
Mike
how
Tyson?
special you
bro,
really
You
are.
reckon
Boots has
Mike
never
Then
gone
you
past
know
the sixth
how
round.
ordinary you might look. How
Do you
about
reckon
that?
Mike Tyson looked special when he was coming up
That's
before he
not the
even
point.
fought a
Most
champion?
fighters can look
He
special.
looks special.
When you start
You can
fighting the
still
top
tell.
10 and the top 5 guys in the world, it's never that special. And when you
Okay,
fight the
Rapstar.
number 1 and number
No.
2,
That is true.
it's
That is
never
true.
that
That is
special.
true. That is true.
It's
Hey.
never that special, bro.
Okay, Rap, so you respect the coach's opinions, right?
Yeah, but
Caleb
what I'm
Plant's
saying is you just got
Caleb
to
Plant's
respect what
coach.
I'm saying to you.
Yeah, but Caleb Plant's coach, Bradman Edwards, said that Jerron Ennis is the best fighter he's ever seen in the gym. And he's been around for like 30 years. So he's seen all these dudes. He's seen
Yeah, but
Meldrick Taylor. He's seen
Robert Garcia says that Virgil Ortiz, if he hurts Ennis, he's going to end him.
he said Virgil will give Jerron Ennis trouble. That's what he said.
But what he's saying is if
He
he
didn't say
catches
he'll
him,
knock him out.
he said if he catches him, he's basically saying that Virgil got that power to show Ennis what
He
it's
did.
like
He
to
did.
be
He did say
special.
that.
Well, okay, but
Yeah,
Robert Garcia is
like
biased.
Virgil,
That's
let me
his
tell
fucking
you the
coach.
difference is
That guy's a
Virgil
clown.
might,
Bro,
Virgil
you
might,
can say
yeah,
that.
but let me just say this,
Birdman.
though.
He's from
Bradman
Philly.
Edwards is not Jerron Ennis'
Hey,
coach.
Bro, he's from
Let me
Philly,
just
bro.
say
Stop
this right now.
Robert Garcia
Virgil
picked
Ortiz
Canelo
might
to
just
stop
put Jared
Bivol. That
Boot
guy's
Ennis in his
clueless about
track.
boxing.
Jared Boot Ennis might get put in his track by Virgil Ortiz. You never know.
But he
Nah, I
still looks
doubt it.
special. He
You
still
never
gonna
looks
know.
hurt that
special.
boy.
You never know.
He
Bro,
still
his
looks
Virgil
special.
Ortiz is stopping everyone.
Bro, I'm sorry, Virgil
Ortiz does not have even like an ounce of talent to draw in his hands. And the
Stop
only
it.
thing,
He got it.
the only thing I
Stop
would say
it.
Virgil might do better than Boots, maybe
Bro,
his
he
jab.
fought the level. He fought the level of opposition. Bro, Mean Machine, Velasquez would beat everybody in his feet. He
Well,
would
if we
knock them
went
the
by
fuck out.
competition, then Lomachenko should have beat Teofimo.
Bro, we're not just talking about beating him. It's how you look Do you look special? Do you
Exactly.
just knock them out? There's different levels to this. You guys don't understand. You can
Thank you.
you can knock out you can knock out 20 people in a row. It
Bro,
doesn't
you're
mean you look
coolest.
special.
You're coolest. You don't know nothing, Mirage. You don't know
This is
nothing.
different. This is
Hey,
different
look, I
levels.
agree with Mirage on that one. It's how you look,
Yeah,
not who you do it against.
yeah.
Bro, okay, but look at the competition he's fighting, dog. Like, bro, he doesn't even have like
Yeah, bro.
that level of
But
like
but
the
look at other
recommend.
fighters' energy when they talk about him. They don't want to fight this dude. You could tell.
There's another dude that sparred him. I forget his name, this fighter, and he said this guy sparred everybody. And he actually sparred David Benavidez. He said, of all the fighters I've been around, the one that gave me the most trouble, that like just untouchable, was Boots Ennis. I forget who his name was, but I saw the video of
Yeah,
that.
he was like a 175 pounder, and it wasn't just him. It was
Yeah,
another
yeah,
guy at
yeah.
140, Brian Norman. He actually sparred Crawford, and he sparred Tank, and he sparred Jerron Ennis. He said by far Jerron Ennis is the most talented guy he's been in the ring with. So
Yeah, but
either
that
all these
means
dudes are lying.
to me, then if he's talented, Gary Antoine Russell's more talented because he beat Jerome Boot Ennis.
Okay, and then fucking
Twice.
Sean Porter is better than Usyk because he beat in the amateurs.
No,
What the
no,
fuck are
no,
you
no,
saying?
no, no, dog,
What I'm saying is,
dog. But I'm
apart from
saying
that
that I mean,
he
Come on
got
now.
beat twice.
but it's weight classes. He did, yo. That Gary Antoine Russell did beat Boots, and they were like in the same age group.
That
So
guy's a
fuck.
Okay,
beast
but look
himself.
at their
That guy's a
sizes
beast.
back then compared to now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, bro, like we'll see what.
Hey,
He's so
Floyd,
little.
Floyd Mayweather rang up Ellen Ellerbilly and he said, "Who the fuck is this Boots Ennis?" when he saw him fight. I don't think he does that with a lot of fighters.
He
So,
doesn't.
He does. He actually
Bro,
does.
if you watch boxing for a long time, you know
yeah,
who the
Floyd
special
Mayweather
fighters are.
wanted to sign Mikey
yeah.
Garcia as well.
Some guys just stand
We're
out.
trying to teach algebra to fucking children. They're not going
No,
to
but
get it.
you're
They're not
chatting
going to get
shit.
it.
You're talking too much shit here.
Bro,
Man,
you don't. I'm sorry, but I haven't heard fighters talk about another fighter like
I ain't
this
saying Boots
in a long
Ennis
time.
we ain't saying Boots Ennis ain't looking good. What we're saying is he's looking good against that kind of opposition.
Yes, that's
Once
right,
we
bro. I'm
Well, but
telling
see,
you,
look at these other young prospects. Are they dominating these
we
young?
might be having a conversation in about a year's time or 6 months' time on this channel. Oh, bro, Boots looked ordinary against that guy. Did you see that?
Yeah, bro. I've
You
seen
know,
that a
things could,
lot of
you know what I
time, bro.
mean?
You
Yeah,
gonna
that's
need a special
possible.
fighter to do that.
But that is
I'm telling
possible, but it's very, very unlikely. Rap.
No, what do you mean? It's very highly likely. Like, bro, we've seen it all the time. Like, dog, this just happened.
Bro,
But
don't
no,
compare this dude to Lubin. Come
Don't
on now.
compare him to
no. I'm
chops
not
like
comparing. That
Belanga,
was
The
bro.
only
That's
thing they have
nothing.
in common is they're both black. That's about it.
no. I've seen it with all kinds of prospects, bro. That don't matter. Uzbekistan, Mexico, Canada,
Hey,
UK, like
who was
America.
here when
He's an
Lubin was
ordinary
coming up?
mother.
Did anybody call Lubin a generational talent? I
A
want to
lot
hear
of
this.
people were, bro. I'm not me, but I
Who?
kind of just, bro.
Because
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
here.
say, bro. I'm talking about. I've seen people were saying that he was. Cause remember, Mike Tyson signed him. Like people were saying, like, bro, when he was coming up, someone told me he could knock out Munguia, and I'm like, okay. I mean, after that Fedora
Actually,
fight, I'm like,
that's still possible because Munguia sucks.
Who the
no,
fuck
he
is
don't suck. But
Munguia,
listen,
bro?
I don't know about that, Chief. I mean,
I'm just
bro, the
kidding.
way
At least Munguia
Fedora.
has a chin. That's one thing that nigga doesn't
Nah, I
have.
don't know, bro. I don't know, man. If you're getting almost fucking hurt by Terrell Gausha, and I seen that fight, Terrell Gausha fight when he fought Tim Tszyu. I mean, he dropped, but after that, bro, that was just straight like he didn't
And
even do anything against him.
the kid is not a hype job just because he lost to Jermell Charlo. Like,
No, but Fedora, I mean, I don't know, man. There's been a couple
Pandora's a
like,
monster. The motherfucker should be at 175. Look at this dude.
bro, stop. I mean, he's good, but
Dude,
like
he's
they say
slim.
what, but
He's super slim,
listen.
man. He
No,
ain't got no weight.
listen.
He walks around at 160.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were
Okay,
saying
but
what
he still
Lubin
gets
is, but
leverage on his
listen.
punches. Like,
Bro,
just
listen, nah, bro. It's not about, it's weight class, it's not height. Listen, if Lubin was what they say he was, he would have beat Fedora, and Fedora sparked him. I'm telling you, like, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens if Lubin can't
bro.
beat
Okay,
any other, like,
look, bro. I was around when Lubin was coming up. People were saying he can beat this guy. He can beat this guy, but
that's what they were
nobody said he
saying.
was a special fighter.
Bro, they were saying that. They were saying they
People
had.
don't even say that about Keyshawn Davis, and he looks better than Lubin did when he was coming up.
No. They said Keyshawn Davis. That's one that I think he is going to be good. That dude is actually
Yeah,
pretty.
he's actually a special fighter too. But Boots Ennis looks like a Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather type of talent. That's the difference.
I gotta see it, dog.
We
We
still
gotta
got to
see it.
see how he acts when he gets caught with a right hand, though.
He
Yeah, that
did.
is true though.
He hasn't fought a
Man,
puncher.
Hey man, all I know is keep Virgil Ortiz far away from Boots Ennis.
Man, stop it,
All right,
man. Virgil
You gotta
ain't
keep
scared, bro. Listen,
He gonna hurt that man
bro.
bad.
Listen, bro.
Hey.
He's fighting Stanionis, a guy that was on his side of the street, and Boots is fighting Karen. Levels, my G, levels.
Hey, okay, but
Bro,
that's
D
because
Calico,
they
look, Calico,
mandated him
look,
to
we got
fight.
these other people
Bro,
in the
no,
chat
he
right now, yeah?
petitioned. He
Hey, look, we
petitioned,
got
That's
homie.
other
He
cap.
people in the
petitioned.
chat right now,
He
yeah?
did, bro. How you
Let's
gonna
let
tell
other
me
They
that,
try
people
to
say
fight
bro?
we're in the
Stanionis
chat right
too.
now as
No,
well,
no, he
yeah?
wasn't, bro. My homie
Let's let other
interviewed
people
Stanionis,
speak in the
and
motherfucking chat too.
he said that
Hey,
fight was never offered. It was the
Who the
names.
fuck
I
is
ain't gonna
that?
say because
What happened?
I
somebody
said, bro,
got interrupted.
Stanionis even said it. His name never came up. That Boots was going to
Fuck is that?
IBF, bro. What? Nah,
No, but
bro.
sometimes when these people talk to each other, it doesn't get back to the fighter.
No, stop it, bro. You're
No,
being a
that's the
fan, but
truth, bro. Like that's how. Come
bro,
on.
who do you, bro? Stop it. I don't want to hear that. I actually talked to a source, and bro, that fight was never gonna. Cause think about it. Why the fuck would he fight WBA when he's on the IBF? He chose to. The interim fight was already in the works, bro. That makes no
Hey, D
sense. Why would
Calico,
I?
cut in when you can, Tip Bayless. You
Hey,
guys,
You
I'll be
make it
back in
sound
a bit.
like this fight's
You guys
happening
just
because they
talk when you
both.
can. I'll be back in a bit.
never
Okay.
sure.
Listen,
Hey, you make it sound like both of these fighters negotiated this fight, and that's why we're getting it. No, the only reason we're getting it is
No. They
because
petitioned. No, they petitioned. Virgil petitioned to fight Stanionis, and that's what he got. You even see when that Golden Boy got the WBC, he asked to fight Keith Thurman. They didn't approve it. They're like, okay, we'll go to WBA. And what happened? He got a
good for
badass
him.
manager
Yeah, but Boots
because he
petitioned to
wants this
fight Earl
bro.
Spence, and look what happened. Nothing. So
Bro, like I
sometimes
said,
you just get lucky. Good
okay,
for.
like I said, he could have petitioned to fuck Crawford. He could have gone to WBO, bro, if he really wanted it. He could have asked, yo, let me hop in, and he would have gotten it, bro. Don't let these people fool you, bro. Like these
And
boxers can get fights
I'm gonna
when
be
they
real
want.
with you. I'm gonna be
What's
honest with
up?
you. Stanionis got a way better chance of beating Virgil than Boots, so he took the right route.
Nah, stop it. Senor is pretty badass, but he's losing.
He
Senor is
is.
in the hole. He got
But
a
he's
good
gonna
hand.
lose to both of them. He will lose to both. Well, I think the one with Virgil is 50-50.
Nah.
But
I think he has a chance to beat Boots too. I'm just saying, bro. That dude
he
ain't.
don't got a chance
Yes,
in
he do.
hell.
He do, bro.
No,
I'm telling you, he's not, bro. That dude can fight, but like I
he's
said,
flat
bro,
footed.
Virgil. Listen, it don't matter, bro. Like you just flat
That
footed,
does
like
matter.
bro.
You saw what happened to Rivera versus what's his name, Martin.
Yeah, I
He
got a
couldn't keep up
question.
with his
I got a
Bro,
footwork.
question. I got
listen,
a question. Hold on, hold on, hold
bro.
on,
The
hold on, hold
boxer
on, hold on,
doesn't
hold on, hold
always
on, hold on,
win.
hold on, hold on. I have a question. When y'all look at the eye test, what do y'all see? Because y'all say Jerron Ennis is a special fighter, but you say Virgil isn't a special fighter. So I just one by one.
I can explain.
Virgil
Well,
Ortiz
I just
ain't
hold on,
special.
I just need a one by one. So you know
Man,
what I'm
you,
saying? So the chat can hear
Okay,
this.
I'll go first.
Let me start with Dirk. All right, go ahead, Dirk.
Okay,
Man, it's no comparison, really.
Oh,
all
let him
right,
go.
all
Let
right.
Dirk go,
So,
and then you get up.
all right, Ryan is a switch hitter, and unlike Crawford, he's a pure switch hitter. He's ambidextrous. He has power in both hands. He has great footwork. We've seen that he can fight on the back foot if he needs to. He actually has the same. He can do the stuff Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson do, and cruise to like a 12-round decision every fight if he wanted to. But he's got ridiculous power, so he doesn't need to do that. He goes for the knockout. He can walk his opponent down. So basically, he's a pressure fighter plus a slick, what you would call a slick fighter. So that's a special. How many fighters have that combination? Not many. And then on top of that, he's got he look how big he is. Like he's not really a welterweight. He's basically a middleweight, but he doesn't move like one. You know, he's not slow and plotty. He's quick as hell. So
he's a
you put
middleweight.
Oh, hold on,
So
hold on.
yeah, he is. He's a big boy. And then on top of that, he's got an elite jab. Uh, Ridiculous. Like stays in the gym and not getting caught up in any bullshit. Not on Twitter, beefing with people. He minds his own business. So you put all that together, bro, he's gonna be hard to beat.
All right,
And
before anybody
as far
else
as
goes,
Virgil, he's a great fighter. He's a great pressure fighter. I don't think he can fight on the back foot. He has a great jab. He throws all his punches with like bad intentions, but the problem is he he throws 100% power on every single shot, so that can make him a little bit easier to read.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Also, I think Virgil will struggle with guys with like better footwork than him, so he would have a hard time cutting off the ring on certain guys. So that's why I saw that would make a sense.
Okay, Dirk. Okay, Dirk. So
Yeah.
my question for you, Dirk, is Jerron Ennis not doing this against lesser competition while Virgil Ortiz is doing this against better competition?
Well,
Because
when people say that, for example, Okay, other than Mean Machine, their resumes are pretty much equal.
Maurice Hooker was
Maurice
actually
Hooker is
pretty
a
bad.
140 pounder. He's not
No,
better
what do you
than
mean? He moved on to welter, bro. Maurice Hooker
Hold
was
on, let
badass.
Dirk get his shit
yeah.
off.
Let
Maurice
me
You know what I'm
Hooker
answer.
saying? We're
started
gonna,
at
Yeah, Jack.
I'm gonna
140,
get to you,
just like
Pablo. I'm gonna get to you,
Lipinets.
Pablo.
No, I'm giving you. No, he didn't fight Lipinets. You talking about
No,
Hooker? I
I
mean
said
Lipinets.
just
Javon
like
Ennis fought
Lipinets.
Oh
Lipinets.
yeah, but I'm saying Maurice Hooker and Mean Machine would beat the shit out of Lipinets. Mean
No, the
Machine
fuck
would
he
put,
wouldn't.
bro.
Lipinets
Mean
is actually
Machine
a
would
real
put, bro.
legit.
Listen,
Yeah,
bro. Mean Machine would
Okay, here
put
we go.
Lipinets in the
Hey,
dirt, bro.
we
Jimmy,
getting
I
off
seen.
hang
track.
on.
We
And
getting off
Let
also,
me
track.
explain.
can we not ignore the fact that Stanionis won 12 rounds with Delorme, and then Boots not to do that in one round?
So
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 like,
so now that triangle theories work, huh?
well,
Triangle
you
theories
Hey,
want to use
work.
the triangle theory, I can do that too.
let me
I'm just saying.
explain one
I know
thing.
what a
Hey,
fighter. I'm telling you, a
Mom,
fighter
shut
could
up
be,
for a sec,
bro.
bro. Hey,
All right.
when you talk about the eye test and you talk about the opposition, the level of opposition has nothing to do with a
With talent,
fighter's hand speed. Has
exactly.
nothing to do with a fighter's
Oh my god, bro! This
his
Mirage dude
speed,
doesn't know what he's talking about.
his
He says
power,
this,
the way he loads up,
and
the
then
way he can move. That doesn't. So the tools that he has are relevant to the opposition. Roy Jones Jr., whether he's fighting bums or elites, he looked his tools. It was clear he was a special talent. So when you talk about who's he fighting, you're missing the point. The tool we are judging the eye test on the amazing tools that he has,
The
these
physical
abilities,
tools.
the
Yeah, the
physical
physical
tools.
tools. That's not going to change no
That
matter who you
yeah,
fight. If you have a
so
42
that
inch vertical, it doesn't
yeah,
matter if you're playing against high school students or
yeah,
you're playing against NBA players. You still have a 42 inch vertical.
yeah. That's how I'm judging it, and I think
Exactly.
yeah, that's how you judge.
Yeah, pretty simple.
Now he still needs to be, of course, tested, of course,
Yeah.
but
And don't get me
um,
wrong, we've seen fights like, let's be real, we've seen fights like Virgil before, but the combination, all the things that Boots has put together, that's a rare combination. That's why he's gonna be hard to beat. That's just what I
yeah,
see. I could be wrong, but I doubt it.
and it's also the
I don't think
combination
Boots
of
will be
this
hard to beat.
of the gym stories that you hear, people who sparred him, blah blah
Yeah, like
blah.
these,
All
yeah,
these
these
things add
people,
up together.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a boogeyman stories when they talk about Boots. Like
yeah.
he's a problem, bro. And y'all gonna see why when he gets the
a
fights.
boogeyman. There is no boogeyman in boxing, bro.
Oh yeah, sometimes there are, bro.
Nah, not at all, bro. The money's right. The fights will happen. I mean, he's good.
Earl
Don't
was
get
a
me wrong,
boogeyman
but
at
he's
one
not.
point.
I mean, bro, it's not. It's the money's right. They'll fight him. I mean, I don't believe in that boogeyman shit, bro. Like I said, bro, it's the fights happen. They have obviously we have fighters that probably because they're a bit avoided, but boogeyman, I don't know, man. They call
Triple
Luis
G.
Ortiz the fucking. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, at one point, yeah, but then, yeah, you're right. Him.
Yeah,
I
Triple
mean,
G was a boogeyman at one point.
oh yeah, man. Man, that dude was him. I mean, they call Luis Ortiz the boogeyman. I don't think he was
But
no fucking boogeyman. I think he was
yeah,
just hyped up. I don't know,
and
man.
you would hear crazy stories about Triple G in sparring, like the shit he would do to people.
No, bro, I've heard stories, and like I said, I know he was like, bro, he was still bro. I think he started slowing down after like the second Canelo fight, because the first he still had that fucking pop. Because man, you
Exactly.
see
He
what he
didn't
did to
fight
that.
prime Triple G.
Yeah, he did. He fought him, bro.
He
The
was
first two
slowing
fights.
down after
No, he
Jake.
wasn't, bro. He
He
still,
had a close decision
bro.
versus
He
Jake.
literally fought a dude that was a 168er, and he knocked him out. And then
Okay,
he had that.
we're not gonna get into this. Back to the topic, Virgil.
No, because he still fought because bro, that motherfucker was still fucking strong even at that point. It's just after the pandemic, you saw that obviously that all
Okay,
things.
okay, I know. We talked to your boyfriend Canelo, but back to Virgil.
My boyfriend, man, stop it,
I'm
because
Virgil
you
fucking.
sound
Ortiz,
like a fanboy,
Virgil Ortiz is a more basic style, very effective, but he's basically just
bro.
like
He's a better fighter than David, though. I can tell you that he's more
stick and
skillful than
destroy
David.
fighter.
I
He's a
can tell
light
you,
So
he's
skinned
more.
they have completely
Virgil
different
Ortiz is a
styles.
light skinned Errol Spence. That's what he is.
Bro, Virgil is special,
No,
man. You gotta stop hating Mirage. I don't understand how man. This dude, bro, Mirage is backward as hell.
I
I
don't
think he's
know.
closer. He's closer to Benavidez than fucking Spence. Or
Man,
Ortiz in
stop it,
fights.
stop it. He's better than David Benavidez.
We'll
Time will
see.
tell. He's in a harder division. Well, I don't
One
know
of them's
about
a
that.
two-time world
No,
champ.
I think it's
One of them's
you
a
understand.
two-time world
It's
champ.
just
The other one's not.
he's he's in a more with the more known names. That's it. Like obviously, it's more like I don't know,
Yeah,
bro. I don't
I
think
got
more. It's
Virgil
just
as my fourth best welterweight.
I respect that because the other two, and then if you got Boots there, so yeah. I want to see Virgil versus Ugas. I want to see how that. I think he'll beat the shit out of
Oh
Ugas.
man, he would retire that motherfucker for good.
I want to see it.
Me too.
Shit,
And
but I don't know, man.
I
Keith
think
Thurman, like the
Virgil
thing is,
beats Crawford right now.
oh, I don't know,
Stop the
man.
cap.
Man,
No,
Crawford gets
actually,
hit too much.
He
He
got a
gets
better
hit too
chance with
much.
Earl Spence because Earl Spence style
has the
more fits
style.
his.
Yeah, he cuts. Yeah, but the thing is, but here's the thing, bro.
Crawford is old and he gets hit too much.
Bro,
Crawford's
no.
crafty. He's
If you have
crafty.
great footwork, if it's a fighter with great footwork, I would advise Virgil to stay away from him.
Stop it, bro. He can cut the ring
I'm
up,
dead
bro.
serious,
Stop it.
bro.
I'm
Because look
telling you,
what
bro.
happened to Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin.
Bro, the boxer doesn't always win matches. I've seen it. I don't understand.
Not
bro,
always, but when you combine
no, hell no, bro. I've seen the
Bro,
puncher. Example,
Michelle
Madonna
Rivera does
Broner.
not have the kind of power that Virgil Ortiz
Yeah,
has.
Michelle
And
Rivera, bro. I don't know if you heard, like
Rivera
a lot
doesn't.
of shit was wrong in that fight. Like, bro,
He don't
See,
even
that's
throw
why
body
I got
shots.
Boots embarrassing Virgil because he's both the boxer
man,
and the
bro. What
puncher.
is he? Man, like I said, bro. Remember, Broner lost to fucking what's his name, and he wasn't even
Brian
a
is not
fucking.
Adrian Broner.
That was,
Different
bro.
animal.
I've seen guys like, bro. It don't matter. I've seen boxers lose. It's style makes fights. It's whoever wants to come. Well,
Okay,
Michelle
what's
Rivera.
style?
A boxer. He wasn't even barely a boxer, dude. That guy, very.
Adrian Broner did not have. Okay.
Shit,
No,
how,
he moved. He could box. He could box. He could
how
box.
many slick boxers
I've
did
heard
Chavez
that.
Sr. beat
A
from
lot.
pressure? He'll get
But
beat
what
up the
happened
first
when he fought Sweet
3-4
Pea?
rounds, and
Bro,
after
he
the
beat
10th,
still so many boxers. You just named that one, bro. It's gonna take bro. He beat a lot. That's what I'm saying.
What
Like
happened
I
when he
can
fought
name.
Randall?
He beat Randall 2 more times. I don't understand, Randall. And then he came back and beat Randall.
He
Bro,
lost
he
to
beat
Randall.
Magic Taylor. He beat him in the rematch, and then he beat him
they
again
rematched.
3 times.
He was
and he
actually
beat him
getting
up.
his ass whooped by Meldrick Taylor.
What happened? Why did
what
Taylor
we're
got knocked the
saying.
fuck out?
That's what we're saying.
Dirk, you bring that up, but who's the one that ended up cuckoo and never was the same again?
That's
It
true,
wasn't
but
Chavez
guess what?
Jr. Who's the one that was like? Who's the one that
Hey.
was stumbling and had to get? I'm just saying, dog. Like you bring,
Here's the
bro.
difference, though. The reason
Who's the
why
one that
Meldrick
was?
didn't have any power. Guess what? Boots
Yeah,
didn't have
You're
that.
making
Mildred didn't
excuses,
have
Dirk. You're
power.
making. Why did Roger? Let me guess. Roger didn't do his prayers, and that's why he lost too, huh?
Roger
Man,
Mayweather
hey,
was an okay fighter. Like, let's
No,
not
he was.
exaggerate.
Oh
man.
no, he was actually cold, bro.
He's not
I
his son.
watched,
He's not his nephew. That's for damn sure.
bro. It was the guy that, like I said, bro. I watched boxing a little bit longer than you.
Bro, Roger
I've
was the
seen.
Mexicutioner back then, bro.
Yeah,
You not
him.
know?
Yeah,
The
but he was
Terrence
fighting
Ali.
bums from Tijuana.
No, he wasn't. He was actually fighting some decent, like USM, bro. I watched
Man.
boxing and I know who was like, bro.
just
You were
kidding,
trying
bro.
to tell me.
I'm not
Man.
going to try to discredit Roger Mayweather. That's
Man,
a
you
bro.
trying to scare that guy that was like, he actually had a good, no, he didn't fight Buddy. There was this other guy. Wait, didn't Taylor beat Buddy McGirt welterweight? So that's
Hey,
crazy, man. Like,
look at David Reed in Trinidad. David Reed was more
ooh,
talented. When
that
you
is
start,
true.
when you start fighting big dudes that got power and can take your hit, man, them later rounds, your ass is in trouble.
Yeah, true, Dirk. Like I said, style makes fights, dog. Style makes fights.
But skills pay the bills.
Man, like I said, style makes fights, dog. Style
And
makes
Virgil does
fights.
not have more skills than John Ennis.
Bro,
I'm
like I
sorry.
said, you don't need the skills, bro. It's the hard work
Yeah, you
dedication
do.
that comes.
Skills.
Hey,
bro,
Look
what
at Bivol
skills?
versus what's that nigga name? Mexican dude, big motherfucker at 175.
Yeah, that is true. That's true, but that's just one example, bro. You're giving me, bro. I can give you another
Canelo
example.
versus Floyd.
I mean, okay, you giving me that example. What's that
Wilder
dude's name?
versus Fury.
No, I got you. Who's that dude? Marcus Brown, the slick guy that was good. But what happened when he fought Better Beef? I thought Better Beef ain't no fucking. But you see how Better Beef?
Now you sound like a casual, bro. Because
and he was an Olympian.
No, Better Beef is not a bro. Stop. He don't got
yes,
the
he
foot,
is.
bro. Marcus,
Better be
no. He can.
Yeah, let me finish.
No.
Better
Marcus
be
Brown
as
has
an
better
Olympian,
footwork.
bro.
Bro, he doesn't have Marcus Brown's footwork, bro. If you've seen the first 2
doesn't
rounds,
need it.
Marcus Brown was moving, and then Better Beef turned it up, and then Brown, bro, you
He
see what
broke him
happened.
down with all the
Brown
heavy
is
Are
a
you saying Better
boxer.
Beef has no skills?
No, Better Beef doesn't got Brown's footwork. If you say that, you don't know what, bro.
Okay. So what? There's other ways to have skills than just footwork.
No, Marcus Brown was a better boxer, and it's true, bro. Better Beef was and so was Marcus Brown. He actually was the #1 Olympian in that division. He's actually a good, but he just don't got a chin. But you see how he was on boxing Better Beef, but then when Better Beef turned it up, bro, it was all over. Like you see.
Okay, but I mean, you just said it. He doesn't have a chin. That's the last person you want to not have a chin against.
Bro, oh my god, you're making excuses. Bro. Like I said, it's not the boxing style doesn't always win.
Hey, you wait till Haney goes up in welterweight and see how he's gonna get knocked out.
140. Ooh,
when he starts fighting these bigger dudes that are his size, that can hit with when he hits too.
Another example.
Haney,
Another
that
example.
dude is not a special fighter. I be arguing with Haney fans all the time.
Nah,
The
I
only
don't know. I mean, he ain't
don't
can box, but I
don't
got
the
another
only
example.
the only fighter at 135 that's a special fighter is Shakur Stevenson.
Yo, I got another one. When Fury fights Usyk, Usyk is known to be the most skillful. Watch how that fight's gonna turn out too.
Yeah, but Fury's got skills too, and he's a bigger
No,
man.
no, I know, but I'm saying Usyk is the one that can move. Usyk got the better forward, and I'm a Fury. Like Usyk can fucking box. Usyk's gonna be with the skills, but you see how the skills not gonna pay the bills in that fight.
That's a horrible analogy because Fury's got great skills too.
Bro, Usyk was a two-time Olympian with almost 400 amateur. He actually is a bad
Okay,
like
okay.
that mother.
Now let me give you a better example. What would happen if Isaac Cruz, who's a hard puncher,
He's
fought
little.
Shakur?
He's
Shakur
little.
Stevenson.
He's not bigger than Shakur. He's too little.
Okay. Forget Shakur then.
Now
What about
put a dude that got some size, the same size as Shakur Stevenson.
Zepeda?
That got fuck no.
Yeah, he's the same size as Shakur Stevenson. He's a big dude. William
No, I
Zepeda.
got one. I got. Well, no, he's at 140. No, I got another one. I got another one for you. But he's at 140.
Raul
Never mind.
Venezuela.
No, I got another name, but he's at 140. I was gonna say Lindolfo Delgado. Put him against Shakur. You'll see, but he's at 140 though. So that dude might be that dude's too. Lindolfo, yeah, he can box. That dude was an Olympian,
See,
bro.
you didn't even say the right name. If you want to bring up a Mexican that has skills at 135, you should have said, fuck, what's that kid's name? He's like a prospect at this point. Maratala. Right?
Oh, Raymond Morataya. Oh yeah. But he's coming. I mean, but Lindolfo I said was badass, but I forgot he moved up to 140. He used to be at 135, but he's at 140 now. No, he could fight on the back, but like I say, you better find out because that motherfucker can fight.
A lot of dudes are looking real good right now because they're fighting smaller fighters than what they are.
So that is true, but Lindolfo moved up to and bro, I'm telling you, that dude's gonna be there. It's because with me, bro, I like this other dude. He's he's from European. He's good, but I don't know. He fell off for a little bit.
So what you guys are saying is true. What you guys are saying is true about moving up and fighting bigger fighters, but it's only true when you're just knocking people out. Like when you move up in weight, it gets hard to knock out bigger people. But when you have skills, like the way Devin Haney and Shakur have, you can move up in weight easier because the skills are still going to be there no matter what weight class you're in.
I mean, that's true, but like I said, sometimes the skill doesn't save you from going to weight classes, bro. That's like
look at Teofimo. He was knocking motherfuckers out at 135.
He went to 140. He got skill though. He got skill. He got skill,
but he's not as skilled as Devin or Shakur.
Bro, I'm okay. Like I said, I'm remember that. And then when they lose to someone they're not supposed to, I'm gonna come back and say, "What happened? I thought skill was supposed to save."
Wait. Is that even an argument? You think Teofimo has more skills than Shakur Stevenson?
No. I'm saying he's skillful. He's skillful. Like I'm not saying he got skills, but I'm saying don't always use that now because I've seen guys that have skill that they don't look good at.
He got
you know what I think about Teofimo? Teofimo to me looks like he's going off of just pure talent, often just skills. Like you know what I mean? Like his physical talent.
Like that.
He's got like great reflexes. He's got great speed and power.
He got forward.
Like the fundamentals. He has okay
You
forward.
remember when Mickey Bay fought who was it? John Molina? He beat him all 11 rounds. And
then that final boom.
And so that's another thing. Skills don't always pay the bills.
I'm trying to tell you, but
I'd rather be the more skilled guy in a fight than the guy with the power shot.
I'd rather be the puncher because I can.
So you rather be a Wilder than a Fury?
Shit, I mean, shit.
That's what you're saying. Go ahead,
bro. Actually, yeah, fuck it. If I knew how to lay my punches, maybe I would have fucking won the fight. Hell yeah, I would be a Wilder because I actually did. Bro, example, Luis Ortiz was more skillful and he knocked him out both times. It's just a fact. The problem with Wilder is he can't fire on his back foot and he doesn't place his punches well sometimes. He just throws. But if he knew how to place his punches well and went to the body, bro, he had a chance. But it's just like you said, bro, horrible game plan and terrible coach he had.
Yeah.
Bro, he could have been better. The problem is management. Like he could have gotten the Parkers, the the pool ass. Well, this is when he was like ready. Like it's just the fact that it's just bro. He went from a big jump from Ortiz to Fury. That was just like bro. That was like a whole level. That's the problem. But if he would have gotten like those fights early, like because he would have beat those dudes. The one that would have been well, obviously Fury. AJ, I don't know, man. That was a closer fight than when people were giving it back then. But yeah, I'd rather be Wilder to be honest, because he actually has punch power, bro. You see, he changes a fight.
Yeah.
And with Fury,
Wilder
because
with
Fury
skills
had to
would be
learn.
scary. That'd be a scary combination.
But Fury knows how to move though, and he sits on his punches now. Because remember, back then Fury wasn't known as a knockout artist. And remember, he used to slip on the later rounds. You saw that Wallen fight, even though he won that clear. You see how he got that scared, but he still won the fight clear. But you see how like the last few rounds, what ended up happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wallin. Yeah, man, Wallin. But he fucking low-key kind of cheated. You see that part where he put his glove to his cut and he opened that shit?
Oh yeah, Fury. He'll do whatever it takes to win, but it is
No,
what it is.
that was Wallin. That was Wallin. So he had a cut and then fucking Wallin
put
Wallin. Yeah,
hey
but
man,
Fury was.
There's no friends in this shit. This is a hurt business.
Fury's 32, but it's just the fact that that's what my problem is. I feel like it's gonna take a big ass dude the same size that doesn't. I mean, he's not, but it's just at his heavyweight division. But I don't think I can see, but I think Usyk is too. I always thought AJ could give him, but I don't know, man. I question sometimes AJ is hard. Like AJ got the size, but I don't know, man. It's just Fury just. What'd you say, bro?
I think Anderson could beat him.
Nah, you tripping, dog. You tripping.
Because he out of his own mouth, Anderson is the next big heavyweight.
No, he said that, but Jared Henderson is not beating Fury, bro.
He loves winning.
Yeah, Fury lies a lot too. I'm sorry, bro, but
even Anderson said Fury's a different kind of beast.
Well, according to his own father, Mr. Peter Fury, whatever his name is, Anderson was beating the shit out of him in sparring.
Bro,
I mean, it's sparring. I mean, Dylan White was beating. Hey, I got one. Hey, Rap, I got one for you.
I understand what Dirk got to do. He got to hold on to any American fighters he can.
You goddamn right, America, baby.
He's lost everything else.
Yo, Dirk, you want to see Fury lose, man? You want to see, man?
That's all it is.
Yo, Dirk, Dylan White was.
Let me say this though, bro. The next live, we're gonna show the fights and close decisions, and we're gonna score the fights. So
they're gonna stop your channel. You do something like that.
Yeah, no. You play it on your side. So what he does,
I'm gonna go on my baby channel. I got another channel.
I thought.
Go on my other channel, Rap Star Raw Boxing. We're gonna show the fights on that live on that one. On the next live, we're gonna show the fights of Tio. What's his name? Tio Trinidad versus Oscar De La Hoya.
Ooh, what I was gonna say, bro, Dylan White apparently was touching up Fury, and we seen how their fight went. So remember, sparring is not always. I'm telling you, bro, Jared needs some work, bro. He not beating Fury, bro, in this lifetime, unless like Fury comes back at like 45. But nah, bro, like the thing is, Jared got skills, but bro, you remember these new heavyweights are like 6'9", 6'8", bro, and like I don't know, man, unless you Usyk. Man, that size matters, bro.
So yeah, I'm gonna catch you on the next one, though, bro.
For sure, man. Stay up, everybody.
Peace.
All right, man. Deuces.
Right, what's going on here, Donny Zondernex? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's witch, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it, but she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she